Ladies and gentlemen, SINDROA.
SINDROA.
Last time on SINDROA, the party jumped into the soul chasm. Broke the soul chasm. Jumped out of the soul chasm. Jumped to Alaros. Jumped to Zeronite. Broke the jump. Jumped to Alaros. This concludes what happened in the last session.
It's cooler than it sounds.
Alright, HK, you have to go now too.
Welcome to the last episode of SINDROA.
No! Welcome to the yeah, I'm fucking about to be. I'll fucking end this thing like 10 sessions from the end or so. I don't give a shit. It's my, I'll fucking do it.
Stars fall, everyone dies.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Where we left off.
This bitch dick.
It's a strawberry.
No.
Where we left off, the party had just teleported out of Zetheria, having blown up the pylon, the master pylon that was the centerpiece of the Project Jump effort to shunt the world away from the impending universal oblivion. Thereby,
We had to stop that.
Thereby, really jumping through the painting, so to speak, of Victor's plans here.
What could that mean?
I wonder what that could mean.
Yeah. That was a metaphor. That early instance. And I suppose Ben would have teleported the party back to Alaros. And there is a teleportation circle there, so there's no reason to roll, so you arrive, shoof, all of a sudden in the teleportation room at the palace in Alaros. Just having barely dodged obliteration.
Again.
Peas and carrots.
Butte, you did it, you magnificent bastard.
He's walked away already. He's gone.
Look at him go.
That's a hero.
Oh, my internal organs.
Oh your eternal organs.
Yes, everyone can feel them.
I just want death again.
Have you even
Why is it every time we do something, I want to be dead afterwards?
Guys, quick, we gotta go Astral Plane and save the...
Oh, Johnny,
I don't know how we can get
give me
there,
like
Johnny.
At least a day and a half, please.
Also, fun fact, we might be dead.
All the
I'm
more
alive,
reason to
though.
go to the Astral Plane.
Astral plane. What about I'm gonna go. We're gonna look for people.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have any more. Yeah, I can go there by myself. That's about it.
Can you go by there yourself and then scry to see where it is?
Did you use the scrying ball today?
I feel like you did.
I didn't,
I thought somebody
personally.
did.
Maybe somebody else did.
I believe it if we did.
Habib it.
That sounds like something we would do.
Oh my god, this cat's foot is a perfect right angle.
And I don't think Jeffro has any scries left in his spell slot.
Oh, fuck no.
No. So I couldn't just get in the
Can't
room.
ritual that, right?
Or maybe it was, no, yesterday you used the ball to look at Renando.
Hey, this is
Maybe you did
Ah.
it today?
In that case,
Who am I scrying on again?
I don't know, it's been like the same day for a month now.
It can
PM.
be Mr. S, it can be... Do it, Mr. Whitechurch.
That seems unlikely to work.
Well, I feel like they're probably all imprisoned in the same prison.
Yes, but we're going to be scrying across the plane. I don't think it's going to necessarily work too well.
What do you mean not? What chance
He's
have
the
we-
only one who knows the Rakshasa's name.
Yes, that is important.
We won't be able to beat him unless we are able to contact him.
I will attune to this crystal ball, which I'm not attuned to right
Now, hold up, really quickly. Now, we might have stopped SINDROA from shunting, but remember when we were told that Kayla was also going to be a Nexus and how there was similar doors to other planes there?
I think that rested on the jump thing too.
I hope so.
Now I'm going to sit in silence for 1 hour when I look at this crystal ball.
Is it really an hour?
I have to attune to it first.
Oh.
Is that how that works?
Oh, we're on borrowed time anyway, so...
How about work? Attunement?
A tuna?
It's a short rest.
You can tune a fish.
I thought that we had used it without attunement in the past. Hadn't we?
I do not.
Because I think you guys had just
I am almost
passed-
certain Jeffro has used it without
I
attunement.
feel like you guys have just been passing it around, to be honest.
It's a,
I've used it
we have
before, actually.
Yeah, so I don't
100%.
think we've even been using it as an attunement item.
Quick!
Screw.
Okay.
I know the one time.
I know it
Slayer
says that on
used
the
it.
stat block of the item,
was
but I
attunement.
don't think we've ever actually abided by that.
No.
My bad.
The one time that Slayer had to use it, you guys made sure it was attuned.
Did we?
Because we hate you.
I remember the one time I had to use it. We made.
Wanna know why? Because
it
fuck
was attuned.
Slayer, dude.
I know in that one instance at least.
We've
Yeah,
been
I will-
inconsistent, it seems.
I will grab the ball with one hand because my hand is fucking giant and has
Us
sticky glue on it,
inconsistent? Never.
Oh, you like
like Spider-Man.
With that, Nick's
Yeah,
rolling
like
a
that.
d20
Does
to
Spider-Man do
determine the
that?
fate.
Well, the goo is
Shaq.
sticky for Spider-Man, but
Oh, I was thinking like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah,
They can
also that.
grab the ball like, whoa, whoa.
like that. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I go whoosh, and I'm gone. Where did I go? You don't know. I'm in the astral plane.
You appear amongst the stars, floating there where you've been many times before.
The stars. I believe
Yes.
they are balls of hydrogen.
What's that?
You know, what's hydrogen?
No one is here to question me.
I scry on Governor White Church.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Me too. Lol. It's not that funny.
You feel your vision pulled elsewhere. Shoof.
Oh my.
And by that, I of course mean it didn't work.
Yeah.
What?
It feels like you're in the wrong
Doll
place.
was able to do it.
What'd you say?
You get the same sensation you've had when you've tried to scry on people who are not on the same plane as you.
He's a giant bar! Go, 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 go!
That might be it.
I
Hey,
mean,
did you-
but Stahl did say it was the astral sea.
Yes, but now he's elsewhere.
I return, looking handsome with soft hair.
Whistler, you handsome devil, what happened?
I ran into a cloud of L'Oreal.
Oh, those astral L'Oreal clouds, yes, I know. One time I ran into a cloud of astral wax, and oh gosh, it was the best my hair's ever looked.
I can see
know
it
what,
still clinging
Whistler?
to you.
Lucifix, stay away from those astral bees. Their honey is easily
Out of this world.
fermentable, and I think you might have partaken too much because that astral wax looked pretty terrible.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Johnny.
I say, whipping
Thank-
my hair beautifully.
Thank you for reading
Oh,
that from
I
your
was
book.
I was just going to say. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, at first I was jealous that you got the cloud of L'Oreal, but then I was like, you know what? He's worth it.
I don't get it.
I'm worth a bottle of L'Oreal.
You know, maybe it's block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, did you?
Johnny, did you take that Eldritch invocation you said you were going to take earlier in the week in that strange between time when we aren't really conscious?
I took the one where I see through X-rays.
Okay. You can see through X-rays.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Only
No.
those. Only that.
Yeah.
Johnny took the X-ray technician profession.
Yeah.
Are we going to
It's only part-time, pretty much.
Only if you will.
Are we gonna go to Jad Bar?
I want to go to G Bar.
Let's go to Chad Bar.
This is gonna
I
be
mean,
fun.
I mean, we're going and looks at John Bones. He's not looking too good right now, and
It looks
Does
fine
he
to me.
ever?
but I feel like if there's anything, we're already on a holy crusade of pissing off Victor. So let's just go to his.
Wait,
let's
are we
just-
suggesting that we continue the Holy Crusade of pissing off Victor immediately? I'm
Yes.
going to, like, keel over.
Well,
I don't have a lot of time.
let's go crash his house and break some vases. That's
Oh.
epic.
Oh my god, I would love nothing more. You guys, I gotta say.
Question: how are we gonna get there?
Yes.
Anyone who can go to hell, cast plane shift. raise
What
their
level is
hand.
plane shift?
Who has pain shift?
I don't have shit.
I have ran out
don't
of
have to
most of those
whisper.
good spell slots,
What?
like,
This is
2
my fucking
hours ago.
voice, asshole.
I don't know, you seemed louder before.
Far away from the mic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it appears that plane shift is 7th level. I can't do it.
What about our skeletal friend? Does he have him? I'm referring to Bones.
Skeletal friends.
Can we bones ex machina?
Let me get my Bones Jones sheet open.
Why do I?
We all turn.
I've used
and
Mass
politely
Cure
look at
Wounds
Bones.
today, right? I absolutely have.
Yes, you absolutely have. 100,000%.
Why did I?
No,
not
I've
mark
used
off
all my
fix?
spells.
No! Butte! No.
Probably not.
Guys, I honestly don't think we can do it today.
We are quite spent in this.
We don't have spell slots or health.
I go find Austin.
I can't do
Ossian
it.
also doesn't have spell
Okay, can you
slots.
point me to somebody who does? Can do. Does it?
No, plane shift is a really powerful spell. I mean, it doesn't just it don't pick it off trees.
Let's look at our stuff. We could hope the Well of Many Worlds takes us directly there.
We have the tuning fork of place and the thing, so.
Yeah, we have all the stuff.
I don't know anyone personally who can do it.
Blast.
Plane shift.
Oh, fine.
I don't think we can.
Where's my word counter?
Even if I did, I certainly don't know anybody who could take you and take you back.
We
And
can.
the taking back part's kind of important.
Hey, if we're able to get there and then we find the people that we're looking for, maybe.
But it would be a
One of
way
them
for-
is a wizard.
Lizard wizard? Or just.
No, just a wizard.
Okay.
Regular.
But we don't even know if they're there.
I mean, we stopped like most of Victor's big plans, right? Like, he can't really do the whole like thing, and then he can't put himself in like side of us.
And the thing is,
What
now
else does he have?
We have to
Also-
strike while the iron is hot.
Also, I
I
have to
don't-
say, wait, 1 second. Didn't Victor blow up with the rest of the capital?
Doubt.
I doubt that.
No, I mean he's in the blast.
He quote.
I mean,
I mean, like the other cat got out, so I imagine he could have gotten out too.
What I'm
Look,
questioning
I-
is what I'm trying to ask is what is he doing now?
No,
No,
probably
no, text him.
something better than us right now. Wow.
Oh, do you think he might be in Jayad Bar?
There's a good I think that's probably likely. I mean, and then we also have to think
Guys, what if
about
we blew up?
if
I
What if
just
we
like
blew up his prisoner?
I just
we
Yeah.
there's
might
a lot. There's a lot to
Consider that.
consider, but there's nothing we can do right now.
honest. And if we could do anything, I think we would ultimately fail and then doom the world. Because we are absolutely spent. Everyone's like bleeding all over the place. If we just went and like tried anything, I think he would just take a look at us and just say bye and then kill us all in like 6 seconds.
I really don't know what else we can possibly do today.
I think
Okay.
it's sleep.
You know, in the
We need to
event-
get his name.
We do.
We do.
We really need to get his name.
In the
We do,
event-
Johnny, but we have no means to get it, and we don't
I
know.
send a message.
To whom?
My dad.
Your
can't
dad.
plane
Oh,
shift.
My dad could beat up Victor. If we actually did kill all those prisoners in that blast, that would be good because we could resurrect him.
Yeah.
With all the money
No,
you
that's
have?
a good point.
With
know,
all the
if
money that we have.
That's
gold pieces
what, let me
A little
check.
bit of money.
500,000 gold.
Brilliant million
We
gold.
do have enough money if we can get the gems with the money.
But the scry didn't go off because he wasn't on the same plane, not because he was dead.
Yes, that's
So he's
Whistler,
alive.
Hold up, Whistler.
Well,
What
it
level
could
is
be that they
teleporta-
were not on the same plane and also
What
dead.
level is TP
Oh,
circle?
so you're telling me that really told us nothing?
Well,
Nicholas?
it told you that
Teleportation
they
circle
weren't there. That's not
Whistler,
what it
you
was.
can. Whistler, we can take a short rest right now. Did you already use your arcane recovery?
Yeah.
Frick.
Like, we are all out of shit. I'm typically for gun hoing, but we can't gun hoe. We've gun hoed like 6 times today, and somehow we're alive.
I don't have 10 hours to.
Copy
Wait,
spell.
hold up. Would it be 10 hours or would it be 2.5 hours?
To copy
We
the spell
don't
from
know
my
how
book would be
long
10
we
hours.
have.
I mean, I am pretty sure we bought a lot of time with the, blowing up of a ley line.
We could put this well down and see if it happens to lead directly to Jayadbar.
The chances of that are slim to fuck
But
off.
if it doesn't, we can escape.
We could just take it off the wall.
Again, we have no escape. Like,
No.
Jump
Jeffrey, you
in.
could do the thing where you sniff the hole and then you tell us where
no,
it
I
goes.
understand that, but even if it miraculously ended up in Jayadbar, we don't have an escape from Jayadbar. Unless you want to use the fucking thing again.
This life is this adventuring life is a one-way
Yes,
street.
but we also, should like not suicide into another situation.
I look out the
We
window.
do not have like anything to do.
Yeah.
Like we can't get his name. We don't know his name at the moment. The only place we can think about where the guy is his palace, and we just kind of blew up his other palace, so the chances of him being in that palace are kind of high. So we would be walking into the Rakshasa fight completely boned with no plan. We would it's not like I understand like the fever, but it's not feasible. I don't think it's feasible in the slightest.
Let's ask a favor from the aboleth.
Aboleths suck. They can't plane shift.
Oh.
Probably. I don't remember. He was kind of. I don't remember.
Wizzlor, is it possible? Is it
What?
possible that this is a stretch, but it's something to do?
I
With
think
everything
we
is
just need
going
to
on,
rest
could we
I'm-
convene with the
Thank you,
archmages of
Slayer. Somebody.
Could we convene with the archmages of our Lavingia and see what they could what help
Even
they can
if we
provide
would
us?
go, we would just get wiped the floor on. That's the issue.
We're going to we're going to the wizard city. What?
And if they manage to get us to Jayadbar,
Jeffro, so we're not going to just sit here.
Okay, but have you listened to a word I've said in the past 5 minutes, though?
I know how I understand that
and
we can't.
I'm understanding where you're saying, but it's not feasible. We will just eat shit and die.
we're not gonna do anything combative in Are Livinsia.
What if Victor is there? The chances
What?
of him being there are kind of high. We blew up his
What? In
secondary
Are
tower.
Livinsia,
And okay, so what are we gonna do in Aurelia Vinja?
convene with the Archmages and see if not only share the tome of share our knowledge of Elkarin's doings now that Whistler has gotten his memories back, but also perhaps see what the heck they plan on doing, being all powerful wizards and everything. They're the only force and the only place we can go to.
How can we get that?
Whistler could just
Sending left.
Whistler could just toodaloo his taxi.
I wonder how they're reacting to all of this.
That's also what I'm curious about. We can share our knowledge with them of the lines that I don't want to say.
You mean the lines?
Yes, it's. I mean, this is the only authority with power that we can really go to with any means of doing anything. I feel. And also, it's a bit of it's really an emergency right now, so I don't think they'd say no, considering it's you.
Yeah, hopefully. The chances, people inside our Livinsia are unreachable by sending, right? Only people on the edges?
Only the people at the watchtowers.
Yeah. I would have to
Generally.
call my good friend Eastrom.
I have another third level for someone for. Hold up. Contact someone other than Eastrom because I can contact Eastrom. I have a sending.
Well,
I have a feeling Eastrom's dead for no reason in particular.
that'd be interesting.
You can go ahead and do that.
I just realized I don't actually have another sending left.
Oh,
We're not,
okay.
we're not 18th level yet, so my 3rd, 5th level doesn't actually exist.
Oh, right. I only have a 3rd and a 4th left, and a 5th to burn, but I'm saving that 5th just in case.
Yeah.
Alright, I send a message sending to Eastrom. Hello there, Eastrom. Lusvik, Foyerson, companion of Wizlor the Cosmic here. We have dire information of what's happening from the Starfall, and Wizlor wants to talk about Elkarin.
This is
To the council. Yeah, that's the sending.
let's see.
Does he always know where we are? Is that how that works?
I'm sure he does something fancy.
Also, I want to see my spider babe one last time before I die.
Yeah. You are gonna die.
Where's my burger?
Burger Benson Burger?
I was gonna say. Ah!
Oomed.
Seriously though, where is my Benson burger? Oh, it's close. Here's my Benson burger, and it's close.
I don't even get a reference, I just said the noise. Oh my god, is it time? Thefts? Oh, I have 50 antique mysteries.
I am Wizlaw, and I have 2 doors.
I am Louisvik, and I have 1 floor.
Johnny, what is it that you possess? That's you, HK. You talk in Johnny's voice.
Johnny's feeling quiet today. Johnny,
You receive the following response, Lusvik.
Alright.
Now I don't remember what Iram sounds like, or Eastrom. Iram is HK's character. Eastrom.
It's pronounced Rom.
Rom, okay. Eastrom, I'm just gonna do a voice, says, "The Archmages have ordered a full lockdown. They have been sealed in their council chambers since dawn. Our orders are to refuse all travel."
Surprised he didn't acknowledge the Alcaran parts.
What did he say, Ludwig, in your brain?
He said that we're not allowed in because the Archmages have ordered a lockdown there. They're in a bit of a pickle themselves.
Yes,
Dealing with
they're all
this.
going to die.
Gosh, you'd think the one exception would be that they would understand. Wait a second. We do have a friend who can help us.
Who? Melissa.
It's understanding to Katosh the White.
Oh, that prick. That great friend of ours.
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't know if it's gonna work. The sendings work across planes, I forget.
Yes.
95% chance to work.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll.
It'd be funny.
Alright. That just means Nick's gonna deny me my last good spell slot.
Food.
Let me do the 25 word counter. Guys, what should I say to Katosh the White?
Appeal to his sense of not being killed.
Strong motivation.
Well, I think also he would want to save the world and be important. We need his help. That's like pathetic, I guess. For him, anyway. For like he thinks would be. But don't go too heavy on the groveling. It's...
No, go extra heavy on the groveling. He'll love it.
I feel like it would be too much, and he would just like, oh, he's trying too hard.
Hey, fucko, if you don't want to die with the universe, come pick us up. We got that Alcaran bullshit to dish out.
We don't have any new information on Karen.
Okay, we don't. Okay, I don't. That's a rough draft.
If you're rude to him, he won't even respond. Yeah, Wizzlor knows this.
Try hey friendo.
No, I don't consider him a friend.
Try
Oh,
hey.
okay. Do you want me to do it then instead?
No, I'm gonna be pragmatic. If you don't want the universe
We
to die with us,
desperately
come pick
need
us
your
up.
help, cocksucker, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, man?
You bitch. You stupid bitch.
Stupid asshole, dumb.
Dick Suckman, we need your help. Sign
Fuckface.
the assholes.
Fuckface, I fucked your mother last night. Can you come pick me up?
Yeah.
Can you come lift me into the air?
Yeah.
Alright,
Can you come do
draft two.
the airplane game with me?
I have
Draft two. If you don't want to die with the universe, come pick us up. We
Let's
can help each other
go.
out.
Let's go.
That's not bad.
If you don't want to
But-
die with the universe, come pick us up. We can help each other out.
I've got something else. I think.
Where would he be picking us up to?
He could either go to. I don't know. I just know he shifts a lot, and he's an archmage, so he's of high import. He could either smuggle us into Arlavingia, or perhaps he has his own means of getting us somewhere, or he has his own plans or something. I also don't.
We can
I
help each
also
other out.
don't.
Please.
I also do not forgo the two fingers touching each other.
Yeah, you can
Emojis.
put emoji in sendings, right?
Yes.
That's an advanced version of the spell. You need to use that 5th level slot.
You need to upcast and
Really
send
force it.
emojis.
Johnny can only send them in emojis then.
Yeah, he can't send words. He can only send emojis. It's always really complicated. He needs like birthday cake, like pointing finger, crown. Like it's like a whole mess.
Merry Sexmas slut up 100 100.
Interesting.
Whoa! Sopulu Chukwu is approaching with your order. That's a name.
I
Well,
like.
you better go catch it.
It's hardly approaching.
I'm gonna
Or-
put all of the cool stuff we have that's magical here, just to remind us that we have it in case it happens to come in handy somehow.
Where the flying fuck is Brunswick Avenue? Oh, that's the main one. What was it called? I guess we send something to that effect to him.
Is that the message then?
And I guess it does, yeah. We can help each other out. Anything else? Anything like one-liner we could say to him?
Check out the newest series on YouTube, Red, only $19.99.
Oh, now he's definitely not gonna fucking respond.
He's gonna ad block us.
Yeah. I have uBlock Origin. What's happening?
I have sponsor block installed now. What? I didn't hear you.
I didn't catch that. What?
I got a sending from you, but it was blank. How did you do that?
Could you send a sending and not say anything so there's just like a second of dead air in somebody's mind and they think they're losing their fucking shit?
Do I want the last 4 words to be the last 5 words to be "Let's piss off a Rakshasa"?
That might appeal to him. I don't know. Yeah, do it. Follow your heart.
I send them this message, but with the end saying "Let's piss off a Rakshasa."
Okay.
I swear, Nick, if you tell me it doesn't go through, I'm gonna roundhouse kick you.
Yeah, let me roll a D100 now. He's on SINDROA anyways.
He's right there. Points.
He's right next door. You could have just walked. Let's see.
Oh,
He's typing.
yes.
His account's been hacked. It's just gonna be like a spam message. You're gonna get them constantly from now on.
Okay, Josh wants
Hey.
to expand to my penis.
Please vote for my CSGO team.
That's an email you get?
It's a phishing message that you get on Steam,
Oh, I
Yeah.
and they send you a link.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm in this tournament. Please vote for my CSGO team and help us get there.
Help us win.
I don't know. Vote now.
Vote,
Alright, hold on.
vote or die.
I gotta go pick up a burg.
Burger, 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 burger.
Am I gonna answer the phone? There we go.
I've never
Well,
had any-
Lusvik has left. Should I wait to say the response, or?
Well,
Oh, you can read it to us and post it there, and now we'll know. I don't think he has another message thing, so
I think he does, but he would have to burn his literal last spell
so
slot.
this was his last spell slot that he could use
I
for
thought he
it?
had like a 3rd and a 4th, and a 5th.
Fourth.
He
A
used
fourth.
Oh
fourth
Jesus!
to-
Oh Christ!
oh,
Oh, it's
jeez,
happened!
man.
Oh boy!
That
Oh
was
the
dog!
blasted in full display.
Oh
right there.
Jesus! It
And
just
this is the 5th.
listen.
It
Sometimes
just slipped out.
sometimes it just leaps up out of the dark at you. It just comes out of nowhere. I absolutely did consciously accentuate the R in dark just then. I thought about it. All right. Listen, man.
I'm regular like you.
You all have accents too. You just don't
Yeah.
hear them.
I'm trained
Christ.
to listen for the Boston accent and to point it out.
I don't need this shit from you. I don't need
He
this
gets a
shit.
treat every time he does it.
I don't need
It was trained into me by my parents.
fucking
Come on, man.
Pavlov's dog over here. All right. I'll say Lusvik receives the following response. What a juvenile pitch. The part about not dying appeals to my particular vanity. I'm quite busy, but I have a moment. I'll indulge you.
I stare
Take
at
me out to Jayad Bar.
There it is.
Isn't anyone worried about Lusvik? He's just been staring at the wall for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, did he get the message or not?
Look at that glassy-eyed stare. and knock on.
Glassy-eyed pear bitch.
Why are you making all this, why are you making all this noise here? You're making all this noise, you fucking machine.
It's just a ploy to get us to get to Jayad Bar, isn't it? Because it's
A goy to get us.
You were the
to
ones that
Jayad
wanted
Bar.
to go to the Jayad Bar.
I really don't think it's.
I'm the
We
one
can't-
who wants to go to Jayad Bar.
That's what you just said.
I'm the one that wants to go to Jayad Bar. It's me.
Where is? Should I just keep going or?
Or like pretend that Lusvik.
Yeah,
Told
I
us.
don't know. I don't know. He's still gone.
Yeah, though I think he went all the way down to the.
All right, how did he reject? How did he reject us?
You got
Read
that
it.
that message right there that was posted.
Toasted.
Ooh.
Lusvik, I can't believe the story you're telling me. It's macabre.
The bit about pissing off a Rakshasa, he was like, okay, whatever. But the rest of it, he was like, all right, fine.
All right, quick guys, what are we gonna use him for?
Say.
We cannot go to Jayad Bar today. We will die immediately.
I see the Jayad Bar. He smuggles us into our Levinsia.
I really think we should just sleep.
We'll let the audience
Actually, you
vote.
know what? You know what?
He's not allowed in our Levisja.
You know what? I just realized he doesn't say, I'll indulge you. He says, where are you?
Oh,
What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Majans coming at you live from the Reddit Center.
Because you didn't tell him where you were.
you know what? Because I was operating under the. God damn it! You see, my brain. Because I asked about like Eastrom if he knew where we were. I'm like, okay, and then like I kept that in my head when I sent the sending to him.
Do you have another one?
I do, but can I just say like Alaro's palace?
Fine, you had words left. So he does in fact say, I'll indulge you. And then he has probably never been to this palace, so he's just gonna teleport to the city.
And he opens up Google Maps and he
Lauren,
navigates his way to
He checks the walking directions. He's like, oh god. He's just like, I'll just
Oren,
fly.
we have a guest coming.
Austin, we have a breast coming.
You're waiting there for about 15 minutes.
Hey, baby's here.
Baby does a jig for us in the meantime.
Baby is here, and Baby says, baby.
I go with him and I'm trying to dance.
He's
with him.
tired of dancing. He's been dancing all day. He's exhausted.
I'm trying to get him to dance.
He's tuckered. He's tuckered right the fuck out.
Baby, I
Like,
know you're tired,
baby,
but here, let
dance.
me show you.
Baby, dance.
Baby, I know
You are
you're tired,
asking
but
too
here,
much of me, father. I must
Okay,
rest.
here, baby, you don't need to dance, but just watch me and try to learn. I'd go animate for him.
He just stares at it and then looks down at his 4 legs and then looks back up. And then,
Baby, can you stand like a man? Oh, man.
striding casually through the halls towards you, you see the pale, golden-eyed Katosh the White, who says, the security is very poor around here at the moment.
We told him to let you in.
There was no security at all.
Very welcome. That means we're very welcoming.
Well, I have a few spare moments, and I really must get back to commiserating with my current allies, so I encourage you to speak quickly.
We need
Who's
you
your
there.
current allies?
That's none of your concern. What's the problem?
It's not the Rakshasa, is it?
No, God no.
Are you sure?
I'm
Alright, good.
100% certain.
Hey, do you mind if we dish you some goss just because, you know, just so you can know?
What?
Dish
Some goss.
Maybe just tell him.
We tell him everything about Victor.
That is quite a lot. He checks, he sort of like thinks for a second, he says, well, my time is running out. This has been exciting.
We just wanted you to know to have some context.
And
Okay, is there any way you could smuggle us to Arlavindia?
You asked the person that you had ejected from R.A. Livinja if I could get you into R.A. Livinja.
Ludwig, I just told you he's not allowed in Arlavinja.
I'm sure there's some ways.
R.A. Livinja is the most secure location on the planet. If they don't want me to get in, then I'm not getting in unless I start blasting at them. And I'm not going to do that, because that's very stupid.
If that's the case, then we need to plane shift to the plane of what's it called?
What?
John, just grab the place. I'm eating a burger. I'm sorry.
Nessus.
it's a
You want to go to
giant-
Nessus, the deepest plane of hell,
I
I
look
feel like
up
I've been
at
talking to walls.
the ninth hell.
Yeah, the ninth one.
Guys,
He just
we
sort of
are
scans over
so
you all
fucked.
like this.
Thank you!
I have to agree.
I mean,
with-
it's your business. I'll do it.
You don't.
I look out the window. How's the sky looking?
It's still very dark and cloudy. The shards are still descending at that very, very slow, deliberate pace. It looks still relatively stable to where you've seen it before, but you have no idea when that's going to change.
Backup plan, we go to Joldrin or Megatamia. Or wherever the hell Alistair's from.
There's no one there that can.
Vorsland?
What?
Why would you go to see...
Why do you really want
Alistair?
to go to Joldrin or any of that?
Allies who have, you know, spell slots.
Alistair is an Eldritch Knight. He does not have fucking plane shift.
He's like a he's like a mini caster.
Yeah.
He's like Baby Spice.
Yeah.
He's exactly like Baby Spice.
In every possible way. He could not be more like Baby Spice.
Alright, I paused the recording to talk to these guys. What do we do?
You just call.
Obviously,
I'm
we're
going to
asleep.
leave.
Okay, so we're about to squander this.
Me-
I feel like obviously going to Jabbar is dangerous, but to put it lightly,
It's suicidal. It's not even dangerous.
Why do you want to go to Nessus? Can I ask?
The three kings are there. We think
You think?
maybe.
Well, that seems rock solid to me.
yeah.
Well, we actually don't have the magical capital needed in order to check if they're on this plane. We ran out.
And with no magical capital, you want to go to Nessus. Which, again, I'm fine with. I could not care less. But
We have no idea how long it's going to take for the world to cease existing. So
yes, that is something that I have been discussing at some length. There is trouble afoot.
you put it like that. Look, we've got a well of many worlds. We can get out of there if we need to.
I don't suppose
The
you've had
last time
any
we used
contact
the
with
Well
your
of Many
wayward
Worlds, we ended
master.
up in the spider dimension.
What did you say?
I said I don't suppose you've had any contact with your wayward master.
I look up in the skies.
Now, Karen,
You don't see
No.
him.
he's not here. Hasn't been in a while. I imagine he's busy. Whatever that means to him.
Well, I thought it
We
was
suspect
worth
he's wrapped
the
up in this.
question.
He's wrapped up in this Starfall business.
Yes, so I gathered. Gathered? That's not how anybody pronounces that word. Gathered.
Could have fooled me.
No, but that is absolutely not how anybody pronounces that word. I'm a
Oh
fool.
god, I should never try an accent ever. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh.
Maybe it is. It sounds wrong. Anyways, whatever.
So Alcaran is, we can't.
You don't. He's not picking up his phone.
Alcaran, we don't really have access to.
My patron says no.
Eli's busy.
It has been made very clear to me that he is very not present.
We could go to Giant Bar. Die. Not. We could, it was empty last time we were there, right? It was empty as hell.
So you told him everything about Victor?
I don't know, what did you
That's
tell
what Ronick said.
Right. Okay.
But we could interrupt.
So you think that this Victor, the Rakshasa, was holding them in. Is holding them in Giant Bar?
It's either that we tried scrying within the astral sea, and we know that his domain is in some coordinates there, but we tried scrying and it didn't happen to work. In the same sense that they weren't on the same plane, we were told? Question mark?
Yeah, we got the not on the same plane voicemail.
Correct me if I'm mistaken. You told me that you just thwarted his plan to shunt the planet or whatever, right?
Yes, we're doomed.
Which would teleport SINDROA more or less out of harm's way, leaving the rest of the universe to be obliterated, so to speak.
Are you suggesting that he had a demi-plane already made?
I'm suggesting that unless he intended to leave these prisoners to vanish into nothingness, why on earth would he have them on another plane?
Sure.
So
And I
then-
consider that they could have died in that blast. Do we have any more scries or sending? Jeffro?
No sendings go through.
I've had no anything above like a 4 for like 4 hours.
I have one more sending. Well, I have just a sending, not a
The
scry.
sendings don't work. The sendings don't work.
Scry.
I suppose I could scry for you.
Ooh.
That would be nice.
That would be the most
Do you know
helpful
King
thing you
Ryman?
could do for
or-
us.
Do you know King Ryman or King Salorius?
I've met the good King Solorius. He and I did not get along, but I have met him.
Oh, fuck.
He's a prickly bastard, isn't he?
Correct!
You okay, buddy?
Wow, okay.
What was that?
I was Plankton saying correct.
Why?
I don't know. I just.
I'll prepare this scry for you, and then I'm going to leave, because I really have overstayed my time here.
At least you know what the dealio is.
Yes,
And
well,
whoever-
knowledge is
who-
power and all that. Also,
This is a good-
access is power, which you have denied me a great deal of. Now, on to the scry. He prepares his scry, and his golden eyes flash over white.
And he cries. Like no man has ever cried before.
For a few minutes, he just sits there. And then his eyes flick back. Well, I've seen him. Fernal Solorius.
Where is he?
He is in a... It was rather hard to tell. He was in a dark room made of some sort of dark polished wood.
Up!
I mean, yeah.
I use my knowledge. I use my brain.
He's a carpenter.
Dark polished wood.
he is
Johnny,
it.
where the hell to be?
Yeah, he's in a place that shows dust really well.
No, Johnny. It's from the
Yeah, but that
stories.
doesn't tell us where he is.
Scry,
Doesn't say,
I
oh
rolled
yes,
his-
that's
hold up,
Tennessee.
hold up.
Let's-
I roll a history.
Scry
I
doesn't
roll
give-
history for.
Scry doesn't give you a location. It just lets you look.
Sure. Hold up. I history knowledge to check to remember to see to recall if
Come on, buddy.
if I remember anything in the governor's castle, any prisoner rooms there, because I'd been snooping, you know.
You did find a prisoner's room in there, but it was made out of stone and dimeridium.
I recall to the best of my knowledge using the power of my brain, trying to remember where I've seen wood of such caliber.
Use your
Renando would do well in this one.
carpenter, aren't you?
He knows everyone who owns wood.
All right, so that's 18 plus mine. Okay, so 14 because -4 plus. What's my history? Oh, it's just +4. 19. No, 18.
18?
Yes. With advantage because I know wood. It was lower. It was lower. It's okay. 18.
This is the vaguest. You've seen wood in a lot of places, Lucifer. I don't know why this is the focus of the role that you want.
Because ever since I learned it,
We actually already knew that he was in a place with dark polished wood. I think we knew that Augustus was in a place with dark polished wood.
Okay, but Stahl said something about it being in the castle.
Stahl said he was in a place with dark polished wood.
He said Augustus was in a place with dark polished wood. So, like, this is actually information that we already know.
Yeah.
He's
Anything
scribed.
However, so that means that it's Victor's. It is still Victor's house, obviously. So, okay, it's Victor's house, but like, we don't know where that is. It could. I guess it's back in Zetheria.
You know, it could just be in the building in Kalor.
Or in Califile, yes.
Well,
his...
Caedlith building, the building in Caedlithile was taken to Zetheria.
Yeah, but did we see that building get destroyed by the explosion?
Yes, but the demiplane wasn't.
Yes.
So
But
if we go back to ground zero,
material plane, right? I guess
it's still in the material plane. I don't get it.
I'm thinking it could be his shop in Kalor that he returned to the material plane. That building.
Oh yeah.
I feel
I understand what you're saying now. I'm sorry.
Perhaps
You said
we
building.
should-
I wasn't sure what that.
No.
I feel like maybe we should go to. Wait a second. I know what we could do. We could go to Kalor. Iraq is free.
Oh yeah, he loves you.
Yes.
Anyway,
And also I might suspect he
You
either
have
in the
such a great relationship with all of the male elves.
Listen, okay. So here's how it stands. We're in no position to break into floating Caliph Isle. As far as we know, Kalor is not guarded by Victor, and we took care of three of his goons, and only his cat remains.
And Blind Arlen.
yeah.
Fuck!
His other cat.
But his big castle
His
doesn't
special needs cat.
His big castle no longer exists. So I think that
When the explosion blossomed out, because I wanted to describe you looking at it because it was cool, it did look like everything in that area up to the sky was swallowed, and Caedlith Isle was within the blast radius, so if it was there, it probably got... I mean, like, the floating castle, at least, probably got vaporized.
And also, we know it's not there because we blew it up, and They look fine, right? There was no damage around the prison area. Katosh?
Oh. It looked to be a dark... It was very flat and sparse. There was not a lot there. He was chained to a wall.
I say we either try to infiltrate the Victor's building, or see if we could get access to the governor's mansion. And I don't
Do
know,
we
just
need
something
to?
from
Do we
there.
need to have him transport us
If you-
to
if-
Kaylor?
If you could, Katosh.
Oh. Well, see, I've already used quite a few slots, and I have to get back, you see.
Here's a movable rod.
What?
I'll let you smile at baby. Just smile.
I don't care for this creature.
Why would you say that? It's my son.
I'm going to depart now.
Wait.
You're
please.
very welcome.
Wait. This can unlock it. Like, we need to stop this. We need to stop everything.
I suggest you start running.
You still have that 5th level, right, Lusvik?
I do, yes.
But you don't have teleportation circle.
Not at all.
Katosh. This could be your chance to help us entirely on our own without your involvement, so you wouldn't have to worry about being killed. Save the world, thereby leaving you more time to concoct schemes.
Or gain favor back in our life, Inzia. We will praise you, my guy.
I'm not going to get back on that council. And that's fine. I've got new things going on.
Can you SINDROA 2 things, like, wait for later?
What? Make a persuasion check.
To hold up on SINDROA 2.
Not that.
Who?
It's me and Whistler are helping each other. You doing some advantage roll. Whistler, you do it. I don't want to roll. I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm assisting you because I also have your voice of reason.
Stop doing that.
What?
Mecca lecca hi. Mecca hiney ho.
That was convincing.
Time to go to Mecca.
That was a very subdued. That's the grim dark version of the magic words. 19.
19?
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
Katosh, the savior.
Do you have a teleportation circle I can copy? I would really rather teleport back.
Yes, we do.
Yes, I've got it right here. It says Kaylor Government Building.
Very well. But this is the very last time that I do anything that you ask me of. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist.
That's fine by me.
Thank you. Jeffro, let's hug and get over here.
No.
Not me, I mean as a group, because that's how we teleport all the time. We just hug each other.
This spell just opens a portal.
I'll be on the opposite side of the hug, but they will be.
He,
That
draws the
counts.
circle, sets it up, the runes flare, and he says, "Don't call me ever again." And the portal opens up.
Does it look fancy and
See you when I'm a rabbit! Bye!
You'll never know because Lusvik yelled. Now you run in.
I'm sorry. I tried to make it sound
I
distant.
go inside of it.
You guys
I-
leap into the portal.
I go inside of it.
Yeah, I don't leap, I go. Johnny does.
And as you guys are teleporting,
And green beans.
and like you feel that sensation of being like thrust forward out of space somewhere else, you don't arrive immediately.
Why?
You see yourselves strangely passing through this sort of whirling tunnel. And it's hard to see at first, but it gets brighter and brighter, and you realize you're passing through this tunnel of spinning fire, just all around you, just hurtling forward through it.
That's weird.
Did Victor hijack our teleport? Something?
And you see in front of
No.
you, just sort of drifting along with you,
We're fine. It's baby! Shut up!
is the Rakshasa. Victor.
Oh,
I'm waiting for.
We're still in the teleport?
Well, shit,
You're
I'm
still,
going
like,
to die.
passing through it, essentially.
Put my hands in my pocket and I keep walking.
shit.
And he says, oh, wait. Gotta hit my boy up. Here we are.
I haven't been able to hear stuff.
Ooh, that's too loud for some reason. There we go.
Can't hear it.
You fucking music hasn't worked for
Wait.
days.
And now I can hear it.
He says, congratulations. You have doomed the last possible survivors of the universe, murdered hundreds of my followers, and erased the last king of a lost people. You have achieved your self-destructive goals, and for that, you should be very proud of yourselves. And for what? Spite? You should know I am intimately familiar with that particular motivation.
Well, Victor, it's just that we actually believe that we can find a way to stop it.
Yes, without your means. So we're trying to get the same goal here.
SINDROA withers now in its death throes, which, with by my calculations perhaps days to live, if that.
Oh, days.
Oh, thank God we can sleep.
Oh, dang!
Take out my
Oh,
pillow.
don't dirty.
I look at. I look.
Finally, time for a nap.
I try to look like I did it. I'm like, yeah, no, I knew that.
Whistler's like, duh.
If you guys had done a constant forward march on no resources to the end of the campaign, it would be literally impossible.
I was imagining you just say everyone rest automatically.
Or you didn't have like Orin or Austin be like, hey guys, the stars look like they're not going as fast. You should probably take a nap or something,
I did say that there were.
we've been telling you
I've
to
been
take a
saying this
rest.
for the past
I mean,
We have been telling you.
I have been describing that the stars are descending at an incredibly gradual pace. Pretty
Like
frequently.
incredibly,
Every
it's
time,
scary.
every
It's
time
now
that you.
confirmed. I've been
Well,
talking
I
to
wanted to jump on this because I knew that he was gonna come after
Well,
us.
yeah, I mean,
And
this
he
is gonna
did.
happen. This is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I
This-
was like,
this
jump,
thing is
jump,
happening.
jump in, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
um,
waiting for. Yeah, I've been. Yeah,
I
he's
wasn't.
here.
Yeah.
Project Jump required a vast accumulation of resources and labor. 30 years of planning, experimentation, and construction. Doomed now. A few pillars of cursed rocks standing silent under cities, nothing more. There is no time to begin again.
Hee hee.
So, I hope you are happy. We can all disappear together.
On our terms.
Well, no, Lisa is not going to disappear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not gonna disappear. Yeah, on our terms.
That's right. Now, do you want to just... Are you going to kill us? Or are you
Do you want to help us, maybe?
Why would I work with you? So you could stab me in the back down the line.
That would be ideal.
Perhaps.
Because I don't fit into your idiotic, puerile view of morality. You have an inflated
Perhaps, but
opinion
you
of
can always.
yourselves.
There's always time to change. You don't have too much time, so get on it.
Whatever bridge between us, you have ensured it is well and truly burned. You have done your research. You've looked into my past, the pasts of others I have dealt with. You should know better than most what happens to those who cross me. I had no reason to harm you. I had no desire to move against you, but you have done everything in your power to make us enemies.
Well, to be fair, I did tell you to your face that we would.
Very well, then we are enemies.
It's a vision.
And surely you have not forgotten my modus operandi.
To stay secret about this? Why'd you tell us that?
I will dedicate every second of what little time remains to making your lives as horrific, miserable, nightmarish as possible. Congratulations on ruining my plans. This is now my sole ambition. Whatever you plot, I will subvert. Whoever you love, I will take from you. Wherever you run, I will find you. Everything you know will turn to ash. And when you are broken and left alone in this world, I will take you. You will be as hollow shells, stripped of everything you held dear, everything you have ever loved, everything you have ever dreamed of. You will long for the oblivion of Izothu, will beg for the end. But it will never come, because I'll find a way without you.
Are you going to do that now?
And when did we get a head start?
Where to begin? And he's gone, and you guys appear in Kalor.
Dang it, I was gonna have one more thing to say to him. Dang it, I know you're listening.
No, he's not.
You know you're listening out there. It'll be a lovely 3 days dealing with you.
Oh, that was upsetting.
You know what's funny, you guys? He's such a fucking copycat because we got such a head start on that whole modus operandi.
Yeah, we have been kind of ruining his plans.
Yes.
Oh, guys, I would risk everything to ruin his life. I really would. And have.
I hope
have
you
the
can go pony, coney, baloney, and phony. My ponies.
You don't love them.
I do love my ponies.
You named them that.
It rhymes with pony. You know how hard it is to rhyme things with O-N-Y? It isn't possible. It's like Tony.
Oh man, I sure do love Slippery John. Oh man, I sure hope nothing happens to our best friend Slippery John.
Guys, we gotta protect Slippery John.
We gotta find Slippery John and protect him.
Slippy, my friend!
I invited.
Is there some reason
Victor
that
to my
every time
wedding.
you
I'm
speak, your
marrying
mic is
Slippery John.
blowing out?
No clue.
No clue.
No, he's fine.
Clue, no!
I'm fine. I've actually been here the whole time, and I just killed Victor.
Ah, another important NPC kill under your belt. Look at that.
I do that.
I knew that.
I'm Urkel now.
Are you gonna go back in time and kill the Primarch too?
No.
So,
We're in Kale.
you are standing in Kalor.
The superfood.
He burned down his house.
Okay, well he's clearly out doing stuff, so let's investigate his house.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's at every waking minute, which means that he's probably not in his house.
Yeah,
I bet he's right now. He's going
He,
to.
he basically just told us like, I won't be home.
I wonder what Victor's up to.
Right now, he's bullying Aussie and making fun of him, and then he's going to turn Ben into
Swiss
right-wing
Ben.
YouTuber.
I'm gonna turn into a VTuber.
Oh no!
Let's go to his house, you guys.
Go to Victor's shop.
Wait. Let's go there and then we'll visit Iraq, my best friend.
Why
Who I
are we
totally
going
wish
to the
nothing
person
happens to
who wants
him.
Kill us.
We don't have
I just
time.
want to sleep. We have a couple of days.
Well, he's
It's
under.
been a long
Well, I mean,
day.
we need to kill him as soon as possible because all the people we love are gonna start dying.
Yes.
Oh my
I can
god.
scope the joint out at least.
That's the other reason why I really wanted to get moving. You guys, you're like, let's sleep.
The thing is,
I want to sleep.
I mean,
but
we do
don't
need to
immediately-
sleep eventually, but let's try to yoink this one. Let's try. Or at least scope it
Think
out.
What?
Maybe he
How
left
are we
his
going
name
to
under.
yoink a kill here?
Hey, you know, the
Maybe
nice
he-
thing is fighting the Rakshasa with no spells is about the same as fighting the Rakshasa with spells.
that's
Yeah.
not true.
We're all like super hurt. That's the other thing.
Yeah, that's true.
If we get its name.
Talking to walls.
Hey, Augustus, what's his name? Oh, the Rakshasa? Benihana.
The Rakshasa's
What is
name.
with you and Benny?
The Rakshas's name. It's Victor.
What a piece of shit.
Um,
No, I didn't mention Benihana yesterday. That was somebody else. So.
It's
I like
Vindern.
Raptor.
They've been saying it all along.
It was Bird. We said Benihana.
So, you guys begin to move through the streets in the direction that you remember Victor's house being?
Yeah.
Are you implying it's not there anymore?
No, I'm just describing you walking towards the fucking place in the city.
Oh yeah.
Making
Okay.
our way down there.
And you can
I go
see
to it.
there is abject fucking panic in the streets. People are running through the streets screaming. There are storefronts that people have smashed through. They are taking shit. There are like some city guard and soldiers that are trying to stop this. There are some city guards and soldiers who are joining in. It is absolute fucking pandemonium in the streets of Kalor, and you guys just sort of walk through spectators to this chaos.
I point out those guys who are doing the party rock music video over there.
Howdy Walk is in the house.
All right, shut up.
tonight.
I swear to Christ, I'll kill all of you.
Is Morris there? Is he in the streets rioting?
You do not see Morris with, like, his, like, fucking Legion of Doom face paint, fucking raising an AK-47 over his head and screaming.
Does anyone know? But people are eating Morrisella sticks.
Every day I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
No, you're just like, I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the contrition. It makes me feel less like killing you.
Yeah, it does.
And I was just because I was reading something and it was in my head, so it just kind of popped out as like song I was humming to myself. Really.
All right, you don't need to explain yourself. You keep walking down to, I believe it was Southtown.
It's called
Where?
the Funny Hole.
Victor's house is, or it might be in the Diamond Quarter. It might actually just be in the south of the Diamond Quarter.
I think it was south because I remember we always went in Sooth for it.
Yeah, it may be the case. I don't remember. You guys are still on the Zetheria map for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Kalor thing is though, so I'm just gonna leave you here. Just whatever. It doesn't matter.
Look here.
And though there is chaos in the streets, as you approach the broad, dark wood exterior of the House of Victor, it is untouched, and nobody seems really to be going near it.
Does that look like it's because they just don't care, or is it antipathy?
Hard to say. They're just not going near it.
Okay. There weren't any windows, were there?
No.
Okay.
It's just this broad, dark, polished wood exterior with a single door and the House of Victor over top. Actually, I don't even think there's a sign.
No.
Do we open the door or do we kick the wall down?
I opened the door.
You open the
I
door?
watched Johnny do that.
Yeah.
You open the door, and you see a wide, dark, hollow interior.
I go in the door.
You step inside, and you walk through this large, empty, cavernous interior.
I follow him.
You can hear your footsteps sort of echoing across the wood as you walk through this, almost like a empty warehouse. You can hear the sounds of the shouting and the rioting out in the streets, just sort of muffled by the walls. And you spin around, looking at the interior of this place. It's maybe 100 feet square. It's bare. It's hollow.
Is it the size of the building? 100 feet square?
That's the size of the open space in front of you, yeah.
What does it match the exterior, though?
It seems to, more or less.
Okay. Totally empty.
You've never seen this place before.
Yeah, this is the true interior. I suppose wherever the demiplane was, it couldn't be anywhere. Is there a trap door that leads to it?
I investigate
Make an investigation
surrounding
check.
area. With the help of, I don't know, Whizlore, because I need it.
I hold up a finger.
Hey, Jeffro, can I get some, some guidance? Please?
Sure.
Thank you. Alright. What is it, a D4 or D6?
D4.
Alright, so let's roll for investigation with the help of my friends. That's a 13. Let's get higher than that. Alright, 13 is going to be. So 13 minus 4, so 9 plus a D4.
I'm so excited for this.
Is right here. So 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 10, 22.
Big.
22?
Yeah, we're just in. I'm just checking out the spot, the joints.
If anybody wants to give him advantage.
Yeah, I did already.
Okay.
22.
Unless, do you have any rerolls left, do you?
No.
Johnny?
It's been a long day. I'm not sure.
Opens up the Book of John.
Tomorrow, if you won't find anything, X-ray vision could come in handy, perhaps.
Actually, haven't used that many.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Haven't used all of them.
Ah. So I got a kiss?
Yeah. Do your best.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever, it's fine.
Oh, that's much better. 17 minus 4, so 16. So that's 26.
So 26?
Yes.
You do find something. You find towards the back right of the structure, there is a single board that you can see has been laid in this dark polished floor. You can see just very, very faint, almost imperceptible etching around the edges of it, just to make it stand out a hair.
I know wood.
Your eyes see.
My carpenter's eyes see.
Faint etchings on this wooden floorboard.
That is in fact what I see.
Wow, I just guessed.
How'd you know? It's like you rolled it yourself or something. How'd you do that?
Why didn't
Get out of
Wizzlord
my
just go to
laboratory.
it? He knew it
The DVD.
immediately.
Oh, the etchings appear to be a language, writing.
It just looks like it's a almost like a marker.
Okay, then.
I'm Johnny. What are you looking at?
What do we see? I mean, we can probably move it, right?
Look, Johnny and everyone else. It's a wooden floorboard. It's been marked. There's probably something here. It might.
I lifted up.
It might be trapped.
So you lift it up. Can I have everybody?
John Bones stops Johnny.
No, he doesn't. Can I have everybody make a dexterity save, please?
It's really funny that as the old wizard man is saying it might be trapped, it's like, what? Huh?
He was getting ready to form these exact words.
Well, I'm not gonna bother. I'm still at 1 HP.
You could take 0 damage, you don't know. Make sure to roll. Well, you don't roll disadvantage, but I do.
Yeah. So
Why don't I describe what happens so you understand the gravity of what's occurring?
Jables didn't walk in, so he's fine.
You pull open as you lift it up. You just hear this tearing sound. And you are like, where the fuck is that coming from? And you look up and you can see holes appearing, tearing in the ceiling. And you see almost like a dozen portals above you as suddenly the entire area rattles and you see huge balls of ice, meteors of ice, hurtling through the ceiling. In a swarm of some kind.
Oh, that's funny. We're all gonna die. Loose fake. Well, it might be okay.
How much damage do you
lifted
need
up!
to take to die instantly?
Well, we'll
Max
see.
health.
Max health?
Negative max health, like down.
Oh,
to
negative max health. Okay.
Yeah, you probably.
What about injuries table?
Oh,
Negative
that's half under.
I got
So go ahead and post your rolls.
I did.
Somebody roll for Jables, because
He didn't even enter.
I can't leave him out of it.
Do you know what his bonus is?
Oh, it's pretty high, I think.
Probably +5.
He's got a +5 that,
Or the
so whatever his
+11, I think.
proficiency bonus is. Because
And
he's
he's
definitely
not-
proficient in it, isn't he?
Yeah, he has a +11,
So,
so
yeah.
he should have it around there. So I'll roll for him.
I rolled a 2. Don't bother with me.
I'll have that too, and then he has evasion, so hopefully he just takes none.
This trap is just gonna instantly kill half the party.
Thanks, Johnny.
Half?
Hey, it
We're all
happens. It happens.
150.
Johnny's gonna die too. He doesn't need
None of us have health.
23 for Jables.
23. Jables is gonna be the last man standing. He's not here.
I absorb elements though. I do that.
Sure, same.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
guys
only
still have
40
those slots?
Yes, I have.
I
one for
barely
first
ever
level.
use first levels.
I have 3 of 4 used.
I had 2 left.
I have
Those first
58 HP.
Shit, yo. How low are some of you guys?
1.
1.
One? Okay, we're in trouble. So Johnny, did you roll?
I die for everyone. Just kill my character for everyone. Okay?
What's your roll?
Just kill my character for everyone, and everyone gets 20.
Don't.
You mean we get 20?
It's not
I'm
that.
at
What'd you
49
roll?
HP. No, not 49. I'm at 26. Oh wait, no, I'm at 26. 52.
I
Gotta get the right number.
Dexterity.
It's Dex, yeah.
You could. Oh my god. Computer. Boiling water. Iced.
Computer. Bong
Did
water.
you? Okay.
Ice.
Jesus.
What
could
does this
give-
mean?
I think
Okay.
you still have, you
Well,
could look
everybody
some-
fails. Except for
What about
Jables.
Jables got a 23.
2 of you
How'd you-
got 1 off with the 19s.
Youch. Hey,
Yeah.
you have a reroll, don't you, Johnny?
That was a reroll.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Never mind. Wait,
Is that Brandon?
10? You
No,
said roll-
that's
you rolled-
Sophie.
Isn't your deck save huge?
I don't even know how much health I have.
Yeah, that's rough.
So that's why I was like, you just can kill me because I can't make this. I can't make this work anyway. But what a mystery.
Where the hell is your fucking... Where
We'd
is
have
it?
to, because I don't think you've written the damage
You
took.
had 28 health, unless you... But you did short rest. I think everybody
no,
short...
there's no record of it.
Nobody,
Wait,
It was
nobody
on
did
that
any...
calculator that I
Did
had.
we short rest from the end of the fight to now?
Well, you short rested for
enough
some
for-
reason. I don't remember
It was
why.
long enough.
I think it was
After the-
for Johnny to get spell slots back.
I don't think have we. I don't think we've.
I don't think we did it after the.
Yeah, we
destroy.
haven't short rested since the end of the fight. So it's whatever the end of the fight number
I
was.
swear to God, somebody a bunch of people short rested in between, like before you guys teleported with Grandma.
Oh yeah,
Not
I mean,
me.
we
I
did
was
it.
dead.
Yeah, we
That was
did.
before the. That was before.
Oh,
the-
before. Oh,
did.
yeah, not since the.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
So I
So
was
I have no
full
idea
health.
what your health was after the
Yeah, no, that's
after the brain blaps.
that's the issue.
Yeah. Why don't you just set it at half of your max? Or the third.
You guys got to record your healths in your sheets.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we leveled up, so I recycled it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well-
you know, it's a rite of passage to get meteor swarmed.
Jables, I guess, jumps back out the front door because he doesn't take any fucking damage.
He goes, whoa, his eyes pop out of his
Everybody
head.
else takes 60 points of cold damage.
Oh, that's not that bad. I resisted, so it's a 30.
30
And
me,
62
so-
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I forgot that it's both.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm down.
60 and 62. So 92 for me. So I'm down, but I'm not dead.
I'm down, not dead.
I am. What's the rolling injuries table? Dice.
How much was that total damage?
Lingering
Uh,
injuries.
A
Jables
total
around-
of... Do you have an absorb
No.
element slot?
Oh, for
No.
Loosevik, I mean.
Loosevik.
I do, yes.
You
Then
might want to
92.
use it.
With those
Wait.
elements, it's 92.
Wait a second. My spell slots didn't come back after I came back to life, you said.
No.
Alright, yeah, so I still have a level 1 then. Don't worry.
Yeah. So
I
then,
say as I worry.
what's your max health?
130. Is it the new one or the old one?
From 17th level. Which is right-
138.
He wouldn't
Oh,
insta
30.
die, so...
Yeah. So you do take an injury though.
Absorb elements to take just the injury, I guess.
Also 138. That's the same as my 17th level health. We're the same health. Oh my god.
Wow. Wait, hold up,
Um,
Nick. How much was the super total?
With absorb elements, it's 92. Without, it's 122.
It doesn't matter. None of them are reach my health, and both of them get me a lingering.
It's up to you.
It like functionally it doesn't matter, right?
Well, there are different effects on the table you found for the different damage types.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, like, is there something for like 90% of your health? Like something happens?
No.
It's just half. It's half you get injury, max you
I'm
die.
probably going to use the bludgeoning. for
Okay, yeah.
this.
No matter what, I'm still gonna be above half. So,
Okay. You don't.
so it
need-
doesn't make sense to use a level 1.
I don't remember where I put that lingering injuries table, though. I'm going to try to find it.
Yeah, you post. Maybe you didn't
That's not it.
actually.
This is it. Okay. Well, I think it's probably safe to assume that everybody but Jables is unconscious. How much health did you have, Jeff?
I'm unconscious.
How much health did you have?
I had 52.
What's
So
your
I go
max?
down to the bludgeoning.
What's your max?
167.
He's fine.
Yeah, I don't even think he rolls on the. I don't think he even rolls on the table. I think Johnny probably would. You know, right?
He loses hands.
165.
could you
but
imagine?
whatever, close enough.
His health. I don't know what he was at, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He took damage, but he wasn't like on the verge of death. He might be around 30 to 40. Which I don't know what his max is, but they probably put him close to it. If not there.
Nick, just take a look at the map from what's it called?
Yeah, but I didn't have a map for the bombing run.
It wasn't for the bombing. We never healed or did anything there.
You
I
took
don't think.
damage during the bombing run.
It's true.
Johnny was doing like the most amount of stuff.
Johnny
I
had
can't
s-
imagine she was.
If Johnny
was very
had,
healed
say,
up.
30 health, even that much, Johnny would be down at negative 92, so...
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so Johnny took the initial like 80 or something, you know, from the brain blast.
Yeah.
And then like he took another one like 14 or something. So that was like 94 out of whatever he's at.
Yeah,
I'll be
Johnny's under negative half.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
I'm rolling. No,
There's
you're
a-
rolling.
There's a buzz on your mic, HK.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, dude, you're pretty annoying. Get out of here, dude.
That's okay. Kisses you on the forehead.
Am I rolling 100 or what?
Should I use cold or bludgeoning?
Well, I guess the crushing is what we do the last time you did
Yeah.
that, which would take you over.
Yeah, cold feels like, bludgeoning feels like the right call. Okay. Let's go down the line. Wizlor, roll me a d20.
Oh, I didn't get below half.
Oh, how much health did you have?
I had 58 health left.
Oh, damn. Big man. Slayer, roll me a d20. Is he here? Did he leave?
Oh, he's probably
fixing his mic.
Oh, right, yeah.
13. I dropped my brain bean.
Okay. Slayer, you have a concussion. You have disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Woohoo!
Probably not a big deal.
Classic Slayer, always getting concussed.
Luswick.
You swore.
11.
Luswick, you have a concussion. Disadvantage on intelligence checks.
That makes a difference for him.
Bigger deal. And I would do it for Johnny, but Zhu has left.
The concussion until how long?
You're not sure.
Good night's
It
rest.
sure hurts, though.
Magical healing, we don't know. Jables will have to pick us up with a moth or something, I guess.
Jables has to pick up Johnny with the moth, and then Johnny has to spare the dying.
We
the rest
ruled
of us.
ages ago that the moth doesn't work out of combat
I didn't. Oh,
because it was
Didn't you-
broken.
I'm back.
That's alright, because John Bones learned Goodberry.
is Bones here?
No.
No.
No, I'm gonna know.
If
More
John
so-
Bones can get me up, I can just healing word everybody.
He can't
and
get
just
anyone
go
up.
the fuck to bed. He can't get anybody up? Okay, whatever.
I thought we did it before where you could use healing the spirit like once or something. I forget what it was.
That's
Yeah.
100. We've done that before.
I'll say that he
but I
could.
don't think he
I'll
has
say that he could ping fucking Jeffro up, I guess. So Jeffro, you get what is it, like a D4?
You can just give me fucking 4 health. It doesn't matter.
That's what you get. 4 health. As he rushes back in to see you guys just splayed out on the ground, just crushed underneath the weight of these massive meteors that just crashed down into you. You're not sure why they were cold meteors, but you're sure there was a reason.
Cool, and I'm just gonna start fucking cure woundsing everybody, and everybody's coming out.
Do you have enough?
So level 1, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Okay. So just roll a couple of those, and we'll see how much health everybody has.
Alright, they're D8s. Alright, some lucky person gets 10.
But who?
I don't care.
Man, come on, just fucking
Fucking Wizlore.
Okay, Wizlore is your 10
just say who you're healing and do the.
I go.
Fucking Johnny gets 14. And that's a level 2 slot. Because I have no more level 1s. Another level 2. That's going to Lushvig. You get 7 because I rolled like shit. Next one's going to Slayer. That one's 16. Is that it? Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah. Okay, we're all good.
Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm no longer.
We just got meteors swarmed in an empty room.
Like, we can't be doing anything right now. We are at the verge of dying at literal anything. We're going to bed. I am least not accompanying you if you continue to do stuff.
I want to look behind. We did
I have
open the
2
flashlight.
spell slots left. That's it.
But in
Goodbye.
the process of triggering the trap,
You did open it.
Did open it, so we can at least look, Jeff. You know, we can look.
You can do it without me. I'm outside.
that's okay.
Someone has to live.
You get to hang out with John Bones, whom you promised you would not hold a grudge against if he did something epic, but you did.
I didn't promise. I said I might. I said I might.
So you're looking under the board?
Peering.
Okay. You can see the thing. The hell is it? Board.
The board.
Holy shit. Is off to the side partially, now sort of flipped onto its back, and you can see on the bottom there is like a layer of stone that has been attached to the bottom of it. And you can see that stone is etched with these sort of strange runes.
Not again.
And make an Arcana check.
Oh. Let me do a brain think.
Yeah, it's the same number twice. It's a good number too. What was this? 36.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You've definitely seen these before, or at least
Is
yeah.
it good for warding?
These are no.
No.
These don't look like are what caused the spell. These are something else, an extra layer of protection. These are runes that are basically toxic to infernal creatures. These are the sorts of things that were lined on Victor's cell in Augustus's mansion.
Huh. I figured that had to do with it being cold. Swarm of meteors. I point this out to my friends and companions, my boon companions. And then I point out to Johnny also, because he's also a boon companion when he gets back. He's about to come back.
Here comes Johnny. Here comes Johnny. Here comes Johnny.
Here comes Johnny, my
Johnny.
boon companion. It's the lifetime season of the year.
Please stop.
Thank you. Johnny!
Johnny, you're home alone.
We're muted. Oh my god, it's almost time.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi.
Can you roll a
Hi.
d20 for me?
What?
This
Can I what?
Can you roll a d20 for me?
Okay.
I just gotta take care of the lingering injuries.
12.
12? Jesus, all three of you motherfuckers got the exact same one. You have a concussion. You have disadvantage on intelligence checks. And now everybody has been healed by Jeffro, and Wizlor is looking under the thing.
I point out.
We have here, these are those runes that ward against infernal creatures. Same as were in his cell.
Now, is that... The stone is beneath it.
The stone was, like, attached to the bottom of the board.
Then what's down there?
Underneath, you can see a small stone, sort of little square hole, a rectangular hole. The walls and floor also etched with the same warding runes. And sitting directly in the center is a small scroll, like a scroll case.
Uh-huh. I don't trust that. Am I seeing the whole room or just a part because I'm looking through the thing?
Sorry?
Like, is the whole room? Are there any?
It's not a
details?
room. It's like a little cubby almost.
Okay. There, it's a stone cubby with a bunch of runes etched and a scroll case.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask my good friend Boosfig to look for traps and such.
How would I do that?
Investigation.
Oh, this is gonna hurt because now it's a minus.
Four.
How much is it a minus for?
-4 and disadvantage.
Is it disadvantage against? Wait,
Because
what?
you have concussion.
I thought a concussion was a minus.
Nah. Minus
Nick-
is from your being.
Nick, what is a concussion from? What does a concussion give me?
It's disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Oh, just disadvantage. Okay, so... I mean, you can help me, Whistler, and then I can get a guidance from... Okay, I guess he's not here. It's fine.
We poke
Yeah,
our.
I'm
I'm
outside.
right next to you. I poke my head in with you, and we scan.
So it's a
and-
normal, and then -4 plus 10, so plus 6.
Yep.
So, normal
guidance.
plus 6. Let's see, that is a 23.
Did you guidance him?
No, he's outside. I'm
No.
not gonna... I won't drag him inside.
Yeah. Okay.
23.
23.
23?
Yeah, he like rubs the soft spot on my head as I investigate this.
It is trapped.
In what way?
Do I
It
know
looks
what you
like there's another magical effect on it. You're not 100% sure, but there is another magical effect on it.
On the scroll case?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we can't really dispel it right now.
Wait, I was gonna say we could try to mage hands it from a distance.
That's dangerous. We could sacrifice a familiar to grab it and see what happens.
Could send in Scree. He's just a spider.
Exit the room and then send the screen in. Is that the plan?
It could be, yeah.
Well, then we should all exit the building.
We do so, and I send in Scree.
Okay. You send in wait, it's a spider. How's a spider gonna open it?
Well, how big is it? I think it was just how to interact with it and see if that triggers a trap. I think.
Oh, poking it's probably... I mean, you guys touched it to investigate it, so...
Okay, I'm back. I think I solved my mic buzzing problem probably for good.
So when he found out it was trapped, there were physical, like he was able to tell. Are there runes on it or something? Or
There's
was it
like
physically-
some sort of like faint runic etching around like the lid, essentially, the bit where you'd pop it open.
Could I discern the effect or source of the magic?
Make an Arcana check.
Hello.
Nat 20, but also a 2, so modified 20.
Okay. It is evocation magic.
So it's probably just an explosion or something like that, or it could summon something. You can't lose Fick. You had a 5th level left.
I do. Why?
Do you have Dispel Magic?
I do.
It could work. You have a disadvantage on it, but
Oh yeah, what was the lingering injury?
You have a concussion.
yeah,
Disadvantage on int.
checks.
Those were useless anyway.
That's his secret. He's always concussed.
Exactly.
Want to just dispel it there? And I didn't see what happens. No.
I could try.
Although, I mean, it's disadvantage -4 plus 4. So it's a straight roll, pretty much. Why not? Not do it.
No, wait, it'd just be a disadvantage.
Well, it's still an ability check. You're gonna roll it.
Uh,
Yeah, so it'd be -4. But you int +4, so it's straight roll.
But
You could walk out and ask for a guidance from Jeffro and then walk back in, because the spell lasts for a minute. Want to do that?
I wonder if we could candle it and open it up.
You mean the anti-magic field?
Yes.
That could work. The trap is on the case, not the scroll, right? Right.
It
Nick?
seems to be on the case, yeah.
That would solve it. Might swallow your soul, but we don't know. You could at least try to dispel magic. I don't think you need that 5th level right now, right?
Sure, but like I might fail it.
It's dispel magic is not. It's not touch, so you wouldn't trigger it.
Well, not that. I'm just talking about. I'm just gonna not do good. It's a
And then
disadvantage.
If it fails, then you would do the other one. You know.
I will attempt to dispel magic.
Go outside and ask Jeffro pretty quick. So,
I go outside. Hey, Joe, can I get it?
There you go.
Thank you.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't think I can help you with this one.
I rolled 2 11s,
Which would be,
and then with a 1 is a 12.
which is probably not enough.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me check what the candle requirement is then. Does that not work, Nick?
The candle?
Does a does a 12 on a dispel magic not
A
work?
12 does not work, no.
Actually, since it's cast at 5th level, is it a 5th level spell? Or lower?
It does not still.
No, okay, I didn't think so. Magical fire, we got that easy. We got that in spades.
Uh-huh.
So,
Slayer, can I borrow the candle?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
plastic.
It's your soul that it's gonna take. I hope.
you hope it takes his soul?
I didn't say that.
That's alright, you are concussed.
I Zippo it with magic.
It creates the field of anti-magic.
Does the field cover the box entirely?
It's just a little scroll case, so yeah.
Guys, I feel like if I take off it's gonna.
You take off the what?
I feel like when we turn off the bubble, it's gonna activate.
What if you take it out, then close the case, and then run really fast.
I do have a misty step.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to open it now within this bubble.
I'm
Okay.
away.
Everyone's away.
You. Case open. It opens. Nothing's happening. Do you see a scroll in there?
I take the scroll.
You have it in your hand.
I'm going to misty step away.
Well, we can't because you're in the anti-magic field. Well, you should probably close the case and then run away.
I close the case.
You should also grab the
The
candle.
case is closed.
I'm gonna tie like a rope around the case, around the candle,
All right.
What do you mean?
and then I'm gonna I'm gonna walk away slowly with the scroll in my hand and the case within the bubble.
Why did you
And then
tie a
what?
rope to the candle?
Cause when I'm a safe away distance, I'm going to yank the rope to get the candle back to me,
Sure, whatever.
so that if it goes off, then I'm already gone.
Okay.
That's my misty step.
I mean, I suppose you could do that.
Yes.
That's a nice plan. I like it. It involves ropes too.
It's been such a long time since we've done rope contraptions.
All right.
I do so.
How does he die?
You pull the candle and it just sort of rolls and sputters out as it drags on the ground. And nothing happens.
Oh, I did it. Okay. God, is this gonna be an Elder Scroll? When I open it up, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
I investigate the scroll to see if opening it up will kill me.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I help him. Give him a guidance. Thanks.
That spell never sounds being useful.
That is an 18.
18? Doesn't seem like it's gonna kill you.
Did you add the guidance?
Hold up. So this is -4 plus -4. So -1 plus 10. I'm sorry. That's a mod 20.
Mod 20. It's gonna kill you! No, it's not gonna kill you. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, as we go outside, I guess that was the only thing there, right?
That was all that was in that little hole.
I need more water. Then I'm going to try to open it. Is there a seal?
It's just tied shut with like a little ribbon.
Okay. Isn't the ribbon evil?
Yes.
What color is the ribbon?
What color is it?
Yeah,
It is blue.
it's evil. Okay, we put the scroll down, walk 30 feet away, and use a mage hand to open it.
Johnny, do you consent?
I mean,
Johnny,
What?
can we use your mage hand to open up the scroll from a distance?
Nobody has vision.
I do. But
Why is your mic so far away?
I'll do it
It's on my shirt.
from 30 feet away.
You open it.
Mm-hmm.
It unrolls a little bit.
I back off.
Nothing happens.
I look.
But it's open.
It seems to be.
I use the mage hand to hold it flat on the ground so I can see if it's what's on the page.
It looks like a message.
Read it.
From 30 feet away.
Okay. The message.
Dear adventuring dopes, I tricked
Oh,
you.
I can read it from Scree if you can't read it from far away.
Hold on.
That would be nice.
Give me a minute. Hold on. Something's. I'm
It
gonna pause
says,
the recording.
"Dear pesky."
I'm sorry. I'm back.
For me, Gungaga. Oh, okay. As you get up,
Sorry about that.
as you activate your servos, get up.
I'm here running.
As you.
I That's some bullshit I had to deal with. We're
I'm out of
good
Sprite.
now, though. Alright, what was happening? I'm sorry. Yeah.
We were reading the scroll. You left us in suspense.
Right. I'm so sorry. It was really bad timing. Alright, let me find it. Here we go. Alright, so, you read the scroll. And it says the following. Well, the message written on this scroll. If you are reading this, things have gone horribly, horribly awry. My hubris has gotten the better of me, which, frankly, was always to be expected. The Rakshasa has slipped his binds. I have taken great precautions to ward this message, so with any luck, you are not the Rakshasa. If I am mistaken... There's like this string of infernal that you recognize as a sort of like warding spell. There, that should buy a moment. I expect I am out of the equation. It's what I would do if I were he. Thus, I must leave the rest to whoever you are. Assuming my traps did not murder you. Apologies. The name of the Raja is lost to me.
Damn it.
Along with the magic stolen from me by the hag grandmother. I have used the last of my power to seal this message away. Fighting the Rakshasa is possible, but a fool's errand. He defeated us twice at the height of our powers, handily. Left with no other options, I have prepared this failsafe. The Raja's demiplane was constructed in part by myself. During the greater days of my control over him, I allowed him to believe that he had conned me into building a free space for himself. I believe that the con is stuck. In my vault, there is a tuning fork, hidden inside of a cat statue, which leads to the Raja's palace in hell. I have concealed a second tuning fork within, which leads to the demiplane. A wizard of some great skill may be able to use it to transport to the monster's lair. I suggest my old friend Fernal Solorius if he is available. The other assistance I can provide from this remote location in the past is the location of my stolen magic. The hag grandmother has sold it, the putrid witch, to the devil Tiamat. Congealed into a gem for use in dark rituals. I haven't the slightest clue where it is now, but I know the name the dragon gave it. The Eye of Tiamat.
Wait.
I expect the Rakshasa will have taken me to his demiplane. I'm counting on it, in fact. And I know he will not let me die easily. He is too vain, too petty, too arrogant. I recognize that this plan rests on finding me, and that may strike you as selfish, but it is the only thing that I know that can stop the Raja. Find me where I have been taken. Bring my magic to me. If I can retrieve it from the gem, I should be able to regain my powers and my memory of magic. I will remember his name, and we can undo my great folly. Hopefully this will never be necessary, but if it is, never let it be said that I was not prepared. The Raja has always underestimated me. I tend to play the buffoon. I hope that will be his undoing. Regards from the distant past, Augustus Whitechurch.
I rolled
Who did we
that
sell
up.
the Eye of Tiamat to?
I rolled up, put in hat immediately. I don't know.
Doesn't Sasha have it? What's her name?
Sylvia.
Thank you.
Sylvia. Marigold.
Doesn't she have it?
Let's go to bed and gate Sylvia Marigold.
That's so rude. We're just sending her.
Fucking, well, she has what we need, and that sucks for her.
It's a 9th level. She's also probably on the third
It's just my... That's a 9th level.
Also,
I mean, unless we want to, spend a however long it takes finding Sylvia Marigold.
Well, the thing
We're
is,
Nara.
just sending her and saying, "Hey, we need your ring. Can we have it? Thank you. Bye." You know.
I have to be in a different plane as her to cast Gate, so. That is correct. It is with Sylvia, right? As far as you know.
It's the last place you saw it.
Okay. You don't have any. Johnny has sendings left, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Should we use sending though in
You
case
good down there?
Victor's like listening in or something?
Yeah.
just vibing?
Yeah.
All right.
When I vibe,
Sorry
you
I had
guys
to
send
leave
me-
at a cliffhanger.
When I
Things
vibe,
happen.
you guys sick HK on me.
That's no.
No, you
we
go
know-
to
That's
sleep.
Ronick, that's sleeping.
Different.
Yeah, that's when you.
It's 8:30 p.m. here.
Yeah, no, it's practically like the afternoon. Where am I?
Where are you? Indeed. Okay.
But where am I?
Do we want to use like ascending for this because Victor could intercept that? I feel.
How?
I don't know. He intercepted us teleporting.
He's busy.
We thought he was busy earlier.
So
No, we didn't. We knew he was free, which is why we were panicking.
we don't really have any other options that don't also involve magically communicating with her. So that's our best option.
Johnny, if you have a thing, you can.
Also, I closed the floorboard to put it back. And then close the door to the house, and then okay. Should we just? Is that it? Is that it? Talk to her?
I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
We need the Eye of Tiamat. To defeat Rakshasa. Please. We're in Kaylor. Outside Victor's house. You may respond to this message.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where the fuck is word counter? Here it is. Fuck. Q. You receive the following response, Johnny Mage Hands. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You hear, "I'd love to give it to you, but I don't have it anymore. I found John. He took some things back from me."
Slippery Jim.
Okay, so we go to bed and we gate Jonathan Marigold.
We'll ask him to come over and he will.
He does like us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the message, by the way. Oh, I forgot that it does that. God, that's so fucking weird.
That's a good message.
Interesting.
Expand it. I'm really glad that we found this. Okay, now I need to message Slobbery Jim. And ask him very nicely.
Did we short rest?
We have not done so yet.
I say we ask King Iraq for safe. I say we ask King Iraq for safe lodging, and we just turned it in for the day.
We don't. I think we're pretty safe.
I don't know.
No, the Rakshasa is gonna kill your family, not you. Make no fucking mistake.
Yeah.
You're perfectly safe.
Sure, but it would help to at least let King Iraq know that we are here.
What does he matter?
Yeah, some sovereignty. We have allies among the Ebrians. He's on the way to the hotel. Let's go.
Yahoo!
Bing bing wahoo towards wherever we know the government building is.
The Hotel Mario.
You came out of the government building.
Oh. How did no one see us?
You didn't see anybody in there.
Go back. Yeah.
You haven't seen anybody in charge really anywhere around here at the moment. You're not really sure where all the people who are supposed to be running things are.
If that's the case, then let's go to Morris.
You want to go to the Broken Wheel?
Yes. So you can, tell us how Rakshasa murdered Morris too. Go ahead.
Okay, so you go to the Broken Wheel, which you can see has been broken into. The windows are shattered. The door has been broken down. The riots are proceeding around this area as well. And you push on inside, and you can see a lot of the tables have been flipped over and destroyed. A lot of... It looks like the back area where the cooking is done has been ransacked. There have been just like fixtures stolen off the walls. One of the chandeliers has been pulled off and stolen. And sort of sitting amongst the wreckage, you see Morris sitting there with Morris 2 on one side and Steve on the other side, and he's just sitting there looking very distressed. And as you walk up, he looks up and says, "Hey guys, world's ending."
Yep.
We're on it.
They wrecked my store. My restaurant. I just stayed out of the way because I'm pretty sure they were gonna beat me stupid. People are fucking animals.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but the last time we saw you, you were pretty in a... You weren't yourself.
Oh, I remember. I think everybody else remembers, too. I think, I don't know. Maybe they're making up for lost time. I feel... I don't know, it feels weird, like it was in a dream or something.
Is it off these?
I'd get you something to eat, but all my ingredients have been stolen, so...
Why
I
are
just
we
wanted
here?
to check in on you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what was that, Johnny?
You answered my question.
Oh. What were you gonna ask? Like, what we're doing here?
Yeah, and then you answered it.
Oh. We're gonna try to put a stop to this. All of it. Everything.
Well, I certainly hope so, because, I don't like this side of Kalor.
Yeah, do you have any lodging? We could definitely try to
Do I have
protect you.
lodgings? It's a restaurant.
I don't know. Didn't you expand? Isn't this a big building or something?
Yeah, it's a big restaurant.
Let's camp out here.
Well, Morris, smoke him if you got him. I flick him a cedar weed joint.
Well, no time like the present. So you guys are hunkering down in the broken wheel then? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I don't want him to get looted anymore. I'll kill anyone who tries.
That's what we do.
Alright. Here we go. Right, so. Bedding down for the night? That's what's happening, everybody?
Yes.
Alright. You guys here in the now waning hours of the day. Very, very long day. Lay down and trying to focus on, you know, we're gonna stop the bad guys, and not thinking about, God, the bad guys are doing pretty bad shit. You eventually slowly drift off. Hey, Whistler.
What's up?
You dream of the basin again.
I do.
The crooked black mountains, the bodies, the tower in the distance. You walk amidst this vast barrow to reach that door again. You're among the spheres again, those black marbles, terribly, coldly familiar, beckoning you as once before. But the tower is your sole ambition. The tower is your only goal. Looming in the dark, lightning throwing its silhouette into sharp relief, the tower pulses in time with your own heart. Forward, 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 until the door is within your grasp. And then you're awake again.
Boy, that was pretty close, huh? Maybe tomorrow night I'll get inside. Am I holding anything when I wake up?
You are not.
Okay.
You all awaken on the dawn of the second day. And looking out through the windows of the broken wheel, you can see things have gotten stranger. There is constant thunder and lightning, deep purple in the now rolling black clouds overhead, the clouds rushing by like a parallax background, constantly in motion. The shard meteors are nearly halfway to the surface, and it is much easier to see their vast crystalline faces gleaming with black and purple, alive with the energy of madness. You can feel the song is settled into your bones, this constant low-level vibration that you can feel worming its way into your minds. Closer in nature to the true song, the one that Whistler and Lusvik have felt before. It is a curious calming effect, a leveling of your higher emotions, not enough to inhibit or numb you, but enough that you feel its presence. It's certainly disconcerting.
I don't like it. Oh wait, we just woke up.
Yes, you did.
We're not dying anymore. I mean, I still feel exhaustion, but
I only have mastery to stuff.
I didn't roll anything with disadvantage.
and probably wouldn't have made a difference. You still get roll checks though, so.
Nick, how's my concussion?
Still there.
Ow, my soft spot.
Actually, wait, fuck. Everybody got healed up. It's gone on everybody because you got magical healing. Nobody has any lingering effects. It's over.
Oh.
Ugh. Stupid magical healing. But yeah, you're awake.
Up. I teleport to a standing position.
Waste of a spell slot, but okay.
What do you mean?
I thunderstep like a foot away from my bed, but still lying down.
I sent the same message to John that I did to Sylvia.
Okay. You don't hear a response.
He's gonna show up in person.
Did it go through?
You felt it go through.
Okay.
And then you see he's sitting at one of the tables that are still standing.
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? You guys never call me. What the fuck? I thought we were friends.
I appear in a cloud of smoke down the stairs.
I mean, think of how much we've helped each other out over the years, man. I mean, it's like
Hasn't it been like a couple
It's
of
been
like-
like a couple of months.
we're like simpatico, you and I.
feel like it's been 5 years.
It really feels like it's been like 5 whole years.
It does. I think that we've made and vanquished a number of enemies since the last time we even saw you.
Probably true. Me too, by the way.
Fantastic. So I don't think I'm going to have to even grit my teeth to ask for your help.
My help. Well. Oh my goodness. You are so very, very... Wow. Hearing that coming from you, Whistler, that means a lot.
Sure it does.
I'm reluctant to say that we in fact do need something from you.
You guys, he knows what we need from him. You don't need to...
Yeah, I know. I was.
We're just RPing.
I'm just being a dick about it. Yeah, you want the rock?
I would love it.
What do you need the
With
rock
ring.
Didn't
I
it-
told you in my message.
for? Oh, that's right, shit.
Holy shit.
Stop yelling at me.
So,
Yeah, I guess I could, I mean, I just kinda... I tried to give it to Sylvia, and she was kind of, like, pissy about it, so I took it back, you know? We're on good terms, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Lovely girl. Everything's going fine. I'm trying to figure out some stuff on my own. We can catch up later, I guess. You want this thing? And he just holds up the IFT map.
Yes.
I go to take it from him.
This MacGuffin of years in the making.
He puts it back away, and he says, "But, like, what do I get out of it? Like, come on, you gotta, like, a little back and forth here."
all
You
right.
don't have to eventually face opposition from the Rakshasa.
This Rakshasa, he's pretty spicy, right? He's a pretty tough cat, right?
Yes. He is a cat.
All right.
That's what I'm confirming.
How about we make a little exchange here? How's that sound?
Sure, I give him my immovable rod.
Don't,
don't
say
want-
sure. Tell us what it is.
Okay.
It's a simple. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All I want is let me get the last hit.
No.
Come
That's
on,
the
we
line.
did it.
No.
We did it before. What's the big deal?
No.
Quite a big deal.
I don't
Kinda
know.
loud.
It seems like a
You guys are
decent
such
plan.
buzzkills. Listen, think of how cool it would be.
Are you going to steal his power too?
That was kind of the idea, yeah. I mean, I'll level you. You know where I'm coming from. I know where you're coming from. There's no need to beat around the bush here. I want to eat the guy's soul.
I want to eat his soul.
Shut up, man. It's mine.
That's very rude. You can't be rude to Slayer. I kill him.
I mean, we intend to destroy it once and for all. We don't even want any bit of him lingering. He might just let you. You might just let him into. You might just be giving him a better vessel if you.
Hey, man,
continue
I
to let
managed
it
to
so
keep
linger.
Graz down. You know, he's gone. He's me
he-
now. So,
But Gross
No
is like a
deal.
portion of a potato, whereas a Rakshasa is the entire spud.
I could eat a spud.
What if we did a dance for you?
I do like that. I do like that idea. It's not exactly what I had in mind.
Oh.
Well, it seems like you guys aren't really into this idea of mine. I thought it was pretty. Cause look, here's the deal, right? I get the last kill. You don't gotta worry about him regenerating. Look at what happened to Grazd. I killed him on the material plane. Did he come back? No.
What have you been doing anyway?
What do you mean? I've been looking for something. And this could help. This could be a big help.
What have you been looking for? Come on, you said we're friends. You can tell us.
Yeah, I know, but you guys are gonna be all upset about it. You're gonna be all annoying about it. I know you guys are always so preachy.
I mean, generally, anything that comes out of your mouth, we're probably gonna say like we don't agree anyway. So there's really no harm in saying it.
I get the sense you guys don't like me very much. Am I picking that up right?
I
think you guys are pretty cool.
cared.
All right.
I thought your name was like Wet Steve or something. That's what the SOS said, and the things.
It's Slobbery Jim, right?
Yeah,
It was Slobbery Jim. There it was.
It's finally catching on.
I guess
I have
that's close
gotten
enough.
so
I'm
fucked
fine
over
with
it.
that. That doesn't bother me.
Well, if
We'll
you know,
bring
you
you-
can always sue the SOS for libel and slander.
Listen,
They
I'm
can
pretty
get those
strong.
lawsuits a lot.
I'm pretty strong
bring it-
right now, and I'm not gonna
bring-
lie to you. I've killed some other stuff. So I'm doing okay right now on the power level. But, like, I'm chasing the bag here, you know? You always want to go for the gold, right? So, all I need, get a way to punch through that funny gate up there. Get myself like a lesser god or something. Easy! Come on! Just a little one.
But the
Do you
thing
want
is,
like a
Does
lot
anybody
of
care
money?
about?
I have a lot of
Does
money.
anybody really care about Garl glitter gold? Like, come on.
thing is, you're going to have people make statues of you, and that will not be acceptable.
That sounds super good. Yeah, I honestly I hadn't even thought about that. That's fantastic. I like the sound of that. But
I
it's
don't believe
at my
you haven't
current
thought
at
of
my
that.
current, you know, at my current strength, I don't know if I can swing it. I get a Rakshasa under my belt, baby. Off to the races.
I fucking said no.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Johnny's giving me the stink eye.
I'm fine with that.
See, I like this guy.
Honestly-
This guy's fucking crazy.
Do you have any other things that you want? Because like,
What do you got?
Really,
You-
it's in your best interest to just give us the rock.
do you want like anyone alive? I can do that for you.
I mean, I know it's in my best interest, but like, where's the fun in that?
Well, do you want anybody alive? I can do that.
I mean, where's the fun in not surviving? There's a lot of fun in just giving us the rock. It's totally fun.
I thought you were doing this to kill a Rakshasa, not like...
Yeah, but it's also releasing powerful people who could help us.
I still want that last kill. I'm holding on to that one. But
No, what the?
Do you not have like
Stay
a dead dog
away.
you want resurrected?
I'm just
I can
thinking
do
about.
that.
I'm letting it gestate. Okay, I'm letting it rattle around in there. Just relax, okay? God, you guys are always so
I ain't
uptight.
gestating nothing.
You guys are always so fucking uptight. Come on.
I just ate.
Yeah.
Is this about the throat slitting? I apologize to the guy. No, I didn't. I did not
What?
apologize to the guy. Never mind. I had a plan to apologize to the little bald guy, but I forgot to do it. I might not do it now. I feel like the moment's passed. I don't think I'm gonna do it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
The gem.
Alright. New idea. Okay? Let this, roll this one around in your mouth, okay?
No.
Give it a taste.
No.
You guys are, saving the world, right? Doing all sorts of world-saving bullshit?
Yeah.
No thanks to you. Yeah, we're trying.
Hey, what did I do?
You're wasting our time.
Is there anything else you would want for the ring?
Why are you guys offering him things? God. And it's a gem.
Yeah, it's a
Johnny's
it's
not
like
gonna
a
give
big-
it up for free.
It's a big
Just
fuck-off
like-
gem. If you put this on a ring, your hand would break.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was a ring the whole time.
No,
this
it's a
thing's
big
like the size of
gem.
a fist.
Oh.
It's fucking huge.
We're bartering because we don't really have, much other. He's gonna
Yeah,
have
Johnny,
to
we
barter,
don't have
so we
to,
have to
like-
barter.
Saying, oh, hey, we're doing you a favor isn't doing much leverage here.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me fucking roll persuasion. Fuck this shit.
Sure, go ahead.
Making me sit up.
I'm very sorry.
33.
Well, Johnny, you make some great points. Listen, I'm not trying to jerk you around or anything. It's just like nobody ever thinks about what John wants. And I think that's really the most important thing here. So
you think about what John wants. I think you do all of that for everyone. You got that covered.
I guess
What was that
so.
thing you were trying to steal back in the bar a long time ago? We could just give you
What?
that.
The
Just
fuck are you
undo
talking
everything.
about?
You wanted money. You wanted to steal
He
from
already said yes.
What?
Are you talking about, like... Huh? What? I don't even know what you're referencing.
When the very
man.
first time you looked at him, points at John Bones, and you made him an enemy.
No, I was trying to kill that broad. I got her, too.
Oh.
It just took me a little longer. This guy looted her, sick fuck.
Wait, you looted a freshly dead person, you slaving piece of shit?
Oh, it's
My
back.
God.
It's back to hitting it. Oh, no.
John Bones says something to the likes of like,
Hey, my man, Jeff Rowe, give me 5.
Okay. High five.
you know, he's more like, that's business or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, she had it coming.
Yeah, there we go.
If she didn't want to be looted, she shouldn't have died like that.
It's just fucking. That's exactly what I heard. What it said. She had it coming.
I've been following this. I've been following the adventures here a little bit, and I know a little bit. I know a little something about a something. I wouldn't say I'm omniscient. 100% not even close. Don't get me wrong. But I've been able
last time.
I've been able to see some more things, you know? If you guys get to go to that fucking city, I want to come. That's it. That's all. I just want to come. I want to take a look around. I want to see it. I want to come. That's it.
Why?
He's obviously still gonna take evil power from there, but
I just want to see this. Hey, give me the jump.
Okay, no, you've been waving around a stick of like the same power.
What am I gonna stab up there? Look at this. He holds up the
No,
shard
no,
dagger again.
you've just proven yourself untrustworthy with that kind of stuff in your hands. Like, why would we take you to the broken glass factory when you cut your sister's eye out with broken glass? It makes no sense.
I did
And you have
not.
like 10 more sisters.
My sister has
and you-
both of her eyes. My sister is quite sighted. I cut a couple of throats, yeah, but like, who cares? How many people have you guys killed? Like, whatever, it's not a big deal.
You killed people because they were good.
I didn't make the rules. That was the rule of the ritual. I just followed the
You
instructions.
agreed to it.
I had to follow the instruction booklet. I was not what I would have picked. I'm not trying to defend myself. I've done some fucked up shit. My morality is all out of whack. I'm pretty sure I lost my mind a while ago. I'm gonna be totally honest. But yeah, I just want to come to the city, and I'll give you a gem. Here you go. And he just tosses you the gem. We'll be in touch.
I'm just
We'll
gonna
be in
show
touch.
up or.
We will be in touch.
Don't say anything.
I think Sylvia is waiting for me. We were hanging out when you called me. She is not happy with me. Can you believe it?
Yes.
I make a face like, whoa, no way.
Yeah, she thinks I'm like a homicidal, power-seeking sociopath. Which is
Wow,
true.
those are some choice words. Oh, you just admitted it. Okay.
I have the gift of self-reflection. It doesn't change the facts.
It's true.
I know what I
That
am.
was the only thing the SOS did really say about him.
That he likes looking in the mirror at his reflection.
Hey, listen. If I wasn't the way that I was, I'm sure I'd probably have lived a lot happier of a life. But hey, we play the cards we're dealt. You know? It is what it is.
Don't kiss me.
Are you sure? You're so cute.
Oh my god. Lucic is getting hit on by everyone.
Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. You gotta go kill that. It's the bald guy, right? It's Victor. He's the Rakshasa, right?
No, it's
He's
the-
actually covered in fur.
Damn. Imagine Victor in a toupee.
He's like a faux bald.
Yeah, I did some work for that guy. That guy was always a fucking asshole. That guy was such a dick, so I'm so on board with you killing him. Very
I'm gonna
needlessly
insight
evasive.
check the you part of that.
Bye-bye.
Wow, that's a bad roll.
Sorry
I
about
rolled a 4, but that's not gonna get much. With like
yeah,
a
you have no
15.
idea. He's pretty hard to read. Even when he's being open.
Oh, it's a 9, even worse.
Sorry about stabbing the king with that cursed dagger. I hope he's okay. Alright, I'm gonna head out. See you guys later. I will see you later. Count on that shit. Alright, later. And he vanishes.
I appreciate the oh man, he's gone.
Damn it, I didn't get his autograph. I have to get the clean sweep. It's nothing personal.
The first thing Slippery John ever said to me was, "There's nothing interesting about you, Johnny Majans."
That sounds
Did you really say that?
That sounds true.
I will never be friendly to that man.
That sounds super true.
It is. Really hurt my feelings.
I don't think he appreciates your last name.
What?
Mage hands.
Not my last name.
Hey, listen. There are a couple of universal constants, and it's Victor's behind it all, and Slippery John is an asshole.
Universal Bronsons.
Doesn't matter how many times he try to say a nice thing about you. Just remember the first thing he ever said to you.
I don't remember what the first thing he said to me was. It was probably something like, "Ah," when we didn't tie him up.
See, the problem is, my conception of Slippery John is like, he's always had like sociopathic tendencies, but he's like so bad now. He's gotten real bad.
Yeah. How do we kill him forever?
You know.
Like, he might have been a functioning member of society if he didn't also have a limitless ambition. He was always going to be an asshole, though. So, you hold in your hand this large, heavy gem that, suddenly holds a lot more importance than you thought it did.
So all we have to do is figure out where the smaller, tinier, tuning spork is inside the one we have. I look at it.
Wait, I thought he said he was in the cat. Or was
We
that
have the tuning fork.
We also have the cat.
Yeah, the tuning fork's in the cat.
You guys got the tuning fork out of the cat.
We've been using the tuning fork.
No, never mind. Whatever.
I looked for a seam within the tuning fork.
Make an investigation check.
With disadvantage. -3.
Wait, why?
Because never mind.
Because we're still exhausted.
Yeah,
Well, mine is different.
Yeah, yours is just
you're not
minus.
exhausted anymore, so just -3, yeah. And
So
I help
have
him.
I have a -3, and my concussion's gone, and I have the help of a friend.
That's right.
And
We're
also
looking
I have Jeffro's loving guidance. So here's to advantage with a D4.
What are you guys? Most of the party's on 2 levels or some shit.
Yeah.
Which is
Didn't we
just
sleep twice? I thought.
which is just
No.
you guys are slow.
Half disadvantage on checks and half.
Also that,
26.
26.
Yes.
Searching around the side of it.
23. Sorry.
Still good enough. Searching around the side of it, you do see a faint indentation at the bottom where it looks like you could sort of like fit like a fingernail in and like push in.
Uh-huh.
And as you do, the bottom of the tuning fork just sort of like snaps open, and another tuning fork just falls out and ping, ting, just like bounces on the floor.
How does that work?
Uh-oh, fuck, we lost it.
Quick, everyone on all fours.
And there's just like a small, smooth, dark tuning fork with a sort of etching of like runic patterns along the side.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
He said we needed the eye and what else?
We needed the eye to get him his power back, and this tuning fork to get to the Rakshasa's domain. His demi-plane, if you will.
Are we ready for this?
Probably, yeah.
We don't have a plan, so no.
I mean, we take the tuning fork, we go to the place. And then
We're just taking the magic to Augustus, Jeff Rowe.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty simple.
Morris, we're heading out.
He's just still standing there, like, staring at the spot where Slippery John was sitting. He's like, I think that guy came into my bar once.
He's not real, don't worry.
Man, reality's getting fucky.
Mm-hmm.
How's Steve? Very good.
I love that guy.
Are we gonna go?
We can, but I hope it doesn't last any longer than like another half hour.
I mean, we can just go and see what happens.
Oh, wait.
Let us
I
go and see what
I
happens.
have another hour.
Yeah. And then if it takes
I gotta
we can just...
go to. Sorry, I'm just saying I gotta go to bed early.
Yeah. If it takes too long, then we can just go to bed. So, no problem. I just need to finish preparing my spells.
I just want to say I appreciate this, this image you've posted here, Camus.
The O'Brien one?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually finished a little project while I was waiting.
There he is. There's Miles Buff O'Brien. Quote unquote human.
That.
So you doing something?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, our transporter is still
you're
choosing
still
his spells.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're waiting for him to finish.
Oh, well, I don't have plane shift, so it'll have to be Jeff or Lucifer. But
Oh,
Oh well.
fuck! I thought we were waiting for you.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done now, so... we have the thing.
Jeff Rowe.
Sure.
All right. You take the tuning fork in your hand, and you all link up, and you cast plane shift to the demi-plane destination contained within the tuning fork.
And I do cool pose.
You disappear. Don't be alarmed. This is the theme of his house, too.
I'm scared.
And also him. Here he is! Hello! I got you already! No.
What does he actually say?
He says, gotcha, bitch. And he casts 90th level disintegrate. You appear.
Counter spell.
You get him. Fucking counter spell.
I count his spell.
You count as just one. You appear amidst the rows of dark polished wood that you visited so frequently in days of yore, some of you anyways, and have not been to for quite some time. The high shelves of strange oddities and artifacts, and far up above in the dark, strange shapes moving. The halls, the shelves extending out far into the distance. You are in the House of Victor.
Ooh, we're such
I look for my fucking glove.
sneaky little bastards. So.
You don't
Yeah,
see it immediately.
Should we stealth? Do you think that'll matter? I think you should probably try at least. I command John Bones to use his spell slot.
For which one? The identifying thing?
Pass it on trace.
No, pass without a trace. We're not looking for your stupid glove.
We'll find it on accident, maybe in like.
You're not gonna find that fucking glove.
Fine. What we're looking for is a man, and his name is the.
So you cast pass without a trace. If you guys are rolling stealth, then roll it.
Yes, I am. I don't know what an elf is. It's advantage. Doesn't make a difference. Fuck. Oh, that actually pretty bad.
Just,
17.
17. Got some good stealths here. Oh,
That's a natural 1.
Oh, sick. I don't know what Jables' is. I'm just gonna, like...
He has expertise, right? So it should be...
Like...
17.
He's basically got 1,000,000 on his stealth roll. There's not a lot of places to hide in this area. It's pretty open, but you, with your stealth rolls, feel relatively confident that you're keeping low and making as little noise as possible, hopefully not to attract the attention of the dozens and dozens of spectators floating up in the dark far above. I mean, most of you could probably kill a spectator in one hit, but you don't want them to see you. And you're just advancing forward?
I suppose. I mean, we'd be looking for doorways or whatever, but...
Alright, make... Somebody give me a No, you know what? I would like a survival check to navigate through this massive magic items IKEA.
Well, what is James? Does he also have expertise? It's probably like a plus 15.
I don't remember what his is.
I think he said it was plus 15. What's
If he has expertise and he's better than a plus 11, just let him do it.
He's probably better than a plus 11.
I don't remember. I don't want to.
He's a ranger.
I'll do. We'll say.
I remember for some reason.
We'll err on the side of lower. We'll say plus 14.
Okay. And he does not have disadvantage. I eat my green beans.
I'll give him advantage.
An advantage? Advantage? Okay.
Yeah, I'll help him, sure.
What did I say? So that'll give him a 33. So
it's decent.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's easy to get lost in this place. Everything looks the same. All the same dark polished floors, all the same shelves, different items on the shelf, but they're so strange it's hard to even keep a mental inventory of what's going on those shelves, so it all sort of blurs together. But Jables is keen. His ability to navigate is firm and good, and he successfully moves you through without you getting turned around or lost.
2.
Soon, you reach what looks like the back wall of the House of Victor, the first time you've ever seen it. And you can see along the wall
A shield.
there's a shield on the far wall. But other than that, there are 10 doors.
A lot of doors. I suppose they're not marked.
They are not.
I suppose they're all trapped. I don't know. Let's
Well,
see.
I walk up to the doors.
Alright,
Okay.
I turn on X-ray vision. I look through all of them.
The X-ray vision activates. The first one you see opens up into what looks to be, it looks like the Sea of Fire in the Plane of Fire? That doesn't look good. Maybe not that one. You look through the next one, you just see darkness. It's not magical darkness, it's just dark and nothing extending forward. Seems weird.
Okay, so maybe number 2.
You look to number 3, and you can see what looks like the water of the plane of water.
No.
Number 4, let's see here. You see a strange, almost putrid-looking jungle with a bloody stream running through it. You've seen this jungle. This is the front yard of Jayadbar.
No, I didn't know there was blood streams. Okay,
Yeah, there's weird blood water.
gross.
Yeah, hell's gross.
Water.
You look at the 5th one, and you just sort of look into wall. There's nothing behind this one. It's just a wall. At least it looks like it.
So it's like wall beyond my X-ray vision?
Yeah,
Okay. What number is that?
that's number 5. It's this.
Is it?
No, that's a joke.
Oh.
But it does look like there's just like a wall behind it, which is odd. The 6th one, you can see, opens up into what looks like the streets of Kalor.
No.
The 7th one opens up into what looks like a long, long, dark stone hallway. The 8th one, a long, long, dark wooden hallway. The 9th, a long, long, dark ice hallway. And the 10th looks like it opens up into a cave that extends out of sight.
Okay, so 2 is darkness. 7 is long dark.
Stones.
Don't forget wall. Put wall in there. 5.
Is that 5? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
5 wall. 8 long dark wooden hallway. Is it the same kind of wood?
Is it dark wood?
It is the same kind of wood, yes.
Ice hallway. And the 10th is cave. And the other ones are.
The other ones look like they just go to various planes and locations that for some reason he has a connection to in this house.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see. Now the wall, the X-ray vision goes, what is it, 30 feet deep?
30
30.
feet, yeah.
so it must be a pretty. I mean, it's not a closet.
Yeah.
It's a little bigger than a closet, but then there's a wall.
The wall. It'd be at the very least 31 feet deep if there is anything beyond it. It would take 2 pass walls. A bunch of hallways. I guess we could send an arcane eye down a hallway and see what happens.
I'll be in the bathroom. I'll be right back.
The
Okay.
doors are solid. They have no keyholes. They have no gaps. You would have to open one to send an arcane eye through.
Yes. I assist my good friend Loosefig in
Yes.
looking for traps on the 8th door.
I will do that.
8th door. Very well.
I will do that. So whatever I get, I get a +7 to it. 27.
It is not trapped. It is locked. But there is no lock on the door. You just find that it's not moving.
Okay. What does that mean?
Make an Arcana check.
I help
arcane lock?
Whistler.
It's probably
I help Whistler.
of some
who's in my-
kind an arcane lock. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's an arcane lock, which means there's a password, or you just need to dispel it. Just gonna check real quick. I don't think we can really guess the password unless the password is something like White Church.
The password is, "That wasn't part of the deal."
Well, it would take a lot of magic to dispel all of this. But we probably aren't going to guess the password. So,
Dispel.
Hmm?
Dispel it.
yeah, I was going to do that. I will just make sure I have it prepared. I'm pretty sure I do. I always do. I do. I dispel the 8th door's lock.
Sorry, you're dispelling the arcane lock?
Yeah.
What level?
I suppose it was probably upcast, but I'm not going to upcast this.
Okay,
I'll
so roll.
Yeah, because I have no idea what level it could be, so... Oh, that's an interesting flickering effect on my monitor.
Oh my.
Let's see what happens. Can you get a guidance? Thanks. Those are pretty good rolls. Somehow. That fell off. 25.
You cast the dispel, and you see just this faint, like, sort of ripple and shattering just across the door. Looks like it probably got dispelled.
Alright, it's off. I'll back away and open it with my hand. I'll back away and open it with a mage hand.
Okay. It opens up. And you can see down that hallway. Just extends to the furthest reaches of your vision.
Alright.
Straight.
So we'll post up and I'll make one of those fancy arcane eyes.
Okay.
And send it down. How tall is the hallway?
It's about... I'd say it's about 15 feet high.
Alright. I mean, I guess I'll just stay at the top of the hallway just in case something happens. See, that might be the best place to be. And I'll just
Aye.
follow.
Hovers down the hall. 60 feet. 90 feet. 120 feet. Quite a distance. Some 500 feet in the wall. Until eventually it comes to a large dark wood door with a huge, snarling tiger's face carved into the front of it. The face is, it's like a sculpture, like it's coming up out of the door.
Don't suppose there's a big old gap in the door at any point, no?
There's not.
Okay, he put a picture of himself on his door. I can respect that.
I'd do it.
And about 500 feet down the hallway, there's a door with a tiger's face on it.
Okay.
It probably talks or something. Or breathes fire. I don't know. Do we want to just go down there?
Did you? Are there any like magical traps that you saw?
I didn't see
Didn't see anything.
anything. It was just hallway for a very long time. But I'll bring the eye back, and on the way back, I'll just do a check for anything I might have missed.
Make a perception check.
Um, 8.
You don't see anything.
I'm absolutely certain there's nothing in there untoward.
You feel very, very confident.
Well, if he's that confident.
Yeah, let's go in, fellas. You go in. And we do that. Assuming that everyone else is okay with that.
Is that the plan? Did I hear a weird horn? What was that?
Yeah, sorry, that was from
Ronick
the
lives
nearby
next to
train.
a railroad now.
Oh. Hey, so do I.
Hey, me too.
Hey!
Railroad buddy.
Let's go.
I live relatively close to a railroad.
That's not the same. You're not part of our club. Get out of here.
I hear a train every once in a while.
I don't live anywhere near a railroad.
You're definitely not part of
Me
our club.
neither.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys enter the hallway, and you begin walking forward. About halfway through the hallway, at this point, nothing happens. You keep walking.
I know, so I told you guys.
Until eventually you reach that heavy wooden door with the carved tiger's face. You don't see any doorknobs on the door. You can see that it's like, you can see the seams of where the door is, but you don't see any immediate way to open it. You just see this large face.
I assist my good friend Lucific in doing what he does best.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Can I get another guidance?
Sure. Just assume you have a guidance at this point.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
It's a pretty good spell.
It's a rainbow too, but 21.
21. You're not seeing any traps, but as you're sort of like looking along the side of it, the tiger face sort of like just sort of like shakes its head and comes to life.
Oh.
And you see this sort of like cold blue light beaming out of its eyes. And it looks at you and it said, "Are you supposed to be here?"
Yes.
What's the password?
I'm clearly Augustus.
Is that what you say?
No.
Why not?
I shouldn't have said
It was a
that.
dumb idea.
It's a great idea. Okay, what is Victor's birth year?
3.
You know,
That is
probably.
the most. Yeah. It seems very likely.
Quick, we reflect on all of our research. What kind of stupid shit does he like? Or is important to him?
Maybe it's Sarah.
We could just, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We get killed for saying one concept?
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything.
Put a
one
wall
of
force
you
up.
guys can be the person who sets off the trap.
We could put a wall of force up and then answer the question. See what happens.
Give me 10 minutes, I'll put up Learman's tiny hut.
I mean, why not? That would actually be worth the effort to try.
I don't know if what's the how big is it? It's like 10-foot radius. The hallway is like 10 feet wide. It's like 15 feet tall and 10 feet wide. I don't think the hut would fit. Like it has to be a big enough space for it, right? Like it doesn't. I think.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Could do a wall of force.
Yeah, I guess the wizard's the only one who can do shit.
No.
Mm,
I just mean it's a tight space is all.
Tiny butt. Okay, I block us off from the door with a wall of force. Oops, wrong click. And then you start brainstorming.
More like drain storming, drain gang.
Hell yeah, choo choo. Who's that? Is that Ben? Choo choo.
This is the wooden hallway,
Yes, it is.
which is the same wood that the whole place is made out of, the same wood that the building in Kalor is made out of.
Correct.
So the password is Kalor, or wood, or something related to the history of Kalor, or something related to the people he hates.
Or Shadow.
Or Shadow.
It's obviously Meow Mix, please deliver.
Do you think it's Shadow? Because I'll say Shadow.
Prove me wrong.
I say Shadow.
You say shadow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see it sort of like narrow its eyes at you. And then the jaw opens wide.
What comes out?
Welcome.
A door. No. The jaw opens wide. And this sort of just black mist just starts to pour out of it. Just actually, as it rushes towards you guys in this sort of billowing, like, gray-black cloud, it hits the wall of force, and the wall of force vanishes.
Why?
I would go so far as to say it disintegrates.
Okay. Well, I run away.
Yeah, run. That's not good.
Can I have some initiatives real quick? Let's see how fast you guys can get out of this hallway.
If we do a strike, you just don't roll initiative, you can't hurt us.
What? I'll just hit everybody then.
I'm going to put my initiative into the thing.
It's a 500-foot hallway, by the way.
Oh my god, nat 20. Woo!
That's pretty neat.
Ooga!
Wowie zowie.
I know you're still on the Zetheria map. I forgot to get a Victor's house splash page ready, so just whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. Here, just stick them in there real quick. And I'll use this picture of Milu to represent the cloud of death. Because she's black, like the cloud. Uh-oh. Oh.
Put your number in.
Lucific?
What's up? I said
Put
nat
your
20.
number in the turn.
Oh yeah, put your thing in the thing.
He put the
Oh, wait a second. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be used for a dex roll. Whoops.
No. This is like a Tomb of Horrors trap, basically, is how I'm running this.
What's our cat doing?
That's
Jeffro can die.
that's Milu, the Cloud of Death. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna say Jables is probably going to run, bonus action dash, and then shoot his teleporting arrow, which will shoof, get him, honestly, probably far enough out with his range to get out of the hallway.
If someone wants to Misty Step me, that would be great. Or whatever.
Only
it is.
Misty Step yourself.
dimension door.
Yeah, that's the word.
Alright, it's approaching fast, right?
It's approaching very fast, billowing up behind you.
I'll take Jeffro and Dimdor ahead with Jables.
Okay. You grab Jeff and shoof, you guys appear at the sort of edge of the hallway, rushing now out. Johnny?
I'm gonna hold my action until I see everybody else getting out ahead of me.
Alright, cool. Slayer.
Use your cape.
Feline agility. Movement speed. Dash.
He moves
That's-
at 30 miles per hour. That's how fast
Yeah, 30
cats
miles
can
an
run.
hour. I'm moving. That's 240 feet.
240 feet, you're a little less than halfway through the tunnel.
Ronic learn.
We learned a cat fact today, Zhu.
Whizzle.
Is Johnny holding his action dimension door? Is that right?
Yeah, I think.
I think you have to say what you're holding. If you're holding a spell, I think you have to say it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I was seeing if anybody tripped or something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so that I can
Whistler, you should
pick up
Dimdor Johnny.
any
He doesn't have the
stragglers.
slots.
Yeah.
He does.
I have slots.
He's already cast it because he's read it, so I'll just walk up to him and hold on.
Okay. So you hang on to Johnny.
And
Are you you gonna dimension door with Whistler, Johnny?
Yeah, I grabbed Milu and I dimension door with her.
Whistler is left behind. He dies.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I bring the death to my friend.
You teleport shoof, to the edge. The cloud billows forward at great speed, filling up half the hallway, which is 250 feet. Which is 10 feet past where Slayer reached. Unfortunately. So Slayer,
Disintegrate.
you're about to take a little bit of damage, chum.
Oh.
Where What if he takes none damage?
That would be cool.
Left beef. Oh.
You take 78 points of force damage as you feel this thing literally disintegrating your body. Jeffro, you're at the edge of the tunnel, up at the front door, with most of the rest of the party. You can see all the way down, about halfway down the tunnel, you just see Slayer sprinting at great speed, but the cloud just sort of billowing just past him, and him disappearing into the dark.
Oh, that's depressing.
Wait, can't you do a strong wind maybe to hold it back?
Are you making something up?
No, that's a side effect from certain spells.
Okay, so you're kind of making something up.
I'm not.
No,
I just
he's
don't know the
not.
spells that do it. Like,
I have a
Yeah,
couple.
yeah. I mean, I know. It's more helpful if you can like name the spell or think of a specific spell.
You're not sure if this is visually like if this would be affected by wind. It's
Yeah,
sort
I
of
don't
like a weird
really
magic
think
cloud.
it's. I'm not. There's.
don't
Not,
think any
I
of
don't
us-
think there's much I can do here.
Yeah.
Alright, so
do
you're
anything.
just standing and watching in horror.
Slayer
Yeah.
can pull it out, I think.
I'm sure Slayer can pull it out.
he can.
Jables is not paying attention anymore. I'm just playing his character. Loose pick. You see this happening down the hallway as well.
Is it still approaching us?
It's still billowing forward.
Oh, then why aren't we moving? It's fucking Jable.
No, I mean
slapped
you
my
guys
chest
are
and-
out of the hallway. It look don't think it's
Only
gonna.
Slayer is still in the
Yeah.
hallway.
The hallway's 500 feet long, and most of you guys dimension doored, so most of you are good.
Now I'm worried he's gonna take more disintegrate damage at the start of his turn.
That could happen.
Well, why don't you go get him?
Because I'm reading telekinesis right now.
It's too far away for telekinesis. The only thing any of us could do would be you could dim door, action surge, and dim door. Although you would take damage from the disintegrate. Probably.
I don't want him taking more damage from the disintegrate. I really hope it's not at like the start of his turn.
That would be a lot, you know. It's probably, well, I would hope it's on the cloud's turn, but we don't know. No,
The cloud have a turn, Nick?
The cloud does have a turn. That's right. You hear.
Yeah,
It's
that's
10.
when it moved up.
That's me just like sort of tracking its speed essentially.
Usually these kinds of things only activate on the turn of the thing.
Dang it.
But we don't, who knows, maybe Slayer will just disintegrate.
I don't want this Slayer to disintegrate.
How much
I'm
health you
not
got,
gonna
Slayer?
risk-
You're
Worry about
fine.
yourself.
What?
Just worry about yourself. I'm fine.
If you say so.
You gonna hold tight? Doing something?
I don't trust this.
Decide.
What's happening, Luce?
I'm gonna double dim.
Okay, so you want to dimension door to where you saw
Yes.
Slayer grab him, action surge, dimension door?
Yes.
Okay. As you dimension door into the disintegrating cloud, rolling all those dice, you feel it just immediately start to disincorporate your body. You take 76 points of force damage. But you grab Slayer and you dimension door him back outside where everybody is waiting. And the cloud billows forward and just disappears and dissipates just at the edge of the door.
I lull at the cloud.
We'll leave you guys portraits up here in case I need them again.
Okay.
So I took 70.
76.
check the script.
I put
Is it
Slender
over there? Is that
under
the
his
script?
chin.
I'm gonna read this note. Maybe there's a hint there somehow. Hey, if White Church is in there, maybe it's something. I mean, Jew was probably onto something with Sarah. You're like something that's like mockingly dear to the person he really, really is upset about.
It might be Sarah.
I think only one person should go up.
Yeah.
Quick
We do have-
thaumaturgy and all the way over there.
Now we do have. Okay, so you need to beat a 10 on the initiative to not get killed instantly. Who's best initiative here? I have a +6.
Jables is pretty high, but he's already used his teleportation.
Slayer? You have your
5.
cape.
Slayer doesn't. He can't outrun the smoke.
No, but he could run in dim door and use his cape for
Once.
this time.
Yeah. Hmm.
No. Vetoed.
Okay, that's fine. You are, half gone.
I'm not doing that and using my dim door.
Can you
That's a
speak
no-go.
through familiar?
A chain lock can. I'm not sure. I don't think you can by default.
Okay.
If you add Kalu's daughter here.
Yeah, I guess you could just send her in.
Valyria. I forgot the character's name. I called her
Can
Kalu's
we just
daughter.
like pass wall or something?
Joke. Pass wall theoretically, but might have a defense against that. I don't know. Okay, so I have disadvantage on initiative checks. Everyone here has disadvantage except for Lusvik and Jables. And Jables doesn't have the -3. Jables can't teleport away. I think I have the best chance.
I don't think Jables can get nearly as far as Slayer can in one round, and Slayer didn't make it, so.
Yeah. I guess I'll do it then.
Fast, too fast.
I'm pretty strong. Let me just look at guidance works really quick. Okay, yeah, an initiative is a dex check, so can you guidance before I read in there?
What's the
Thanks.
range of guidance?
Oh, I mean, it lasts for a minute, so.
It's a slap and
Oh, is it? Does it last for a minute? Is that how it works?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
So
so it does.
I go in there. And I go to the door.
Mhm.
And does it greet me?
It sort of like peers at you and says, "That was fun. Let's do it again. What's the password?"
He's really hamming it up, this door.
It's a cat.
Yeah. I say,
Tigers don't purr.
Yeah, but this
They
one
roar.
does. This one
they're
does.
hyoid
This
is
one
false
does.
light.
Don't fucking cat fax me. Get out of here.
There's a purring cat and then there's a roaring cat. KMS told me this.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
You learn this in
Most big. Well, there's also.
This is a magic tiger. It purrs. All right. So what are you gonna say?
Sarah.
Don't you backtalk me. You say Sarah?
Mm.
The tiger face sort of like peels back in this evil grin at you.
It's a different expression than last time. How?
And its mouth opens.
Great.
But is it threatening open or?
And it says, miserable bitch.
Oh, that's rude.
As it,
I'm gonna listen to the rest
She
of
was
this in
a
the comfort
child.
of my
she was
bed,
like,
'cause I
she was
gotta-
like,
She was a child.
she wasn't,
was
she wasn't a,
14.
she wasn't a
She
child.
was
but
14,
She was,
she was a
yeah, okay, yeah,
child.
she's a child, yeah, 14. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, 14. She was a child.
Well, actually, the life expectancy.
Don't
She's a
you
human.
fucking. I couldn't remember exactly how old I made the character.
I could.
Well, listen, that's why we keep you around, because you remember my lore better than me. The mouth opens and unhinges almost like a snake's, peeling back to reveal an actual door with a handle. Or doorknob. Doorknobs
Turn-
exist. Victor invented them.
Are you going to
Wait,
check if they're a trap?
Yeah, well, first I turn around and I stand there, not killed, and I assume other people might notice this so they can come in. I don't want to yell.
Wait, what was the word this time? What did it work? What worked?
It was Sarah.
Oh,
It was good when you said that right away at the beginning. I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna get this right away." And then, luckily, you fools said something different. So I breathed some spooky smoke at you.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I get
I
everyone.
mean,
We just
both the
have to
correct
remember,
and the
Victor is a
incorrect
piece
one
of
were my
shit.
idea. So.
Okay, well, you win some, you lose some.
You win one, you lose one.
That's how it works.
I get everyone in. Okay, start for traps. I do the classic wizard head touch. And Ludwig, you know,
yeah.
Checks
Someone rolled for me. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm in bed. I have to go to sleep soon.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna end soon-ish probably, just because I get this. We're not gonna. Well, let's just keep going.
So advantage plus D4. Someone.
I fucked that up. Okay, 13.
Plus
Total?
10.
Plus 10 minus 3.
So
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I was in disadvantage mode. Sorry, that was the wrong number. 12.
So advantage plus 7 plus D4.
That was a 3, so 19, 22.
does not appear to be trapped. It is locked again.
Little fucking dude.
Is it an arcane lock or just the lock?
It seems like another arcane lock.
So
Seems like
Okay.
Victor doesn't want anybody getting in here.
Yeah, typical. I hate all people who lock their doors.
You must love Canadians then.
Yeah, he thinks they're
No.
dope.
I hate them because they like leaves. I hate everyone. I'm so mad. I guess I'll roll a dispel
Go for it.
with let's see, disadvantage. But with hey, so since this is not in combat, can Ludwig help me with this?
That's not how dispels work.
Okay, is it a J? Okay, let me roll this then. If necessary, then well, we have Johnny. He can help us with the check. $19.
19?
Mhm.
It dispels.
Oh, that worked out nicely. All right, gang, I say in Wizlor's voice. It's the time for door opening.
You open the door.
Press ourselves against the wall just in case a beam exactly 3 feet wide shoots out.
Open the door.
Yep.
And you see ahead of you, similar to some of the passageways you saw in Jayad Bar, you see stars. And far, a good few hundred feet away, you just see another door.
Well, there's
Jeffro.
nothing we can do. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a portal.
With your perception, you see something moving in the dark of the stars. It is an enormous shape.
Jupiter.
This colossal creature shifting distantly in the dark. This gigantic toothy maw. A long, almost serpent-like body. A single monstrous eye and bulky arms ending in gigantic claws, like lobster claws. Just
I've
out
never
there
seen a
amidst the
lobster.
dark. You have no fucking idea what this is. You see it though, it's huge. It's bigger than any dragon you've ever seen.
I pointed out to Whistler because he's smart.
I think.
Whistler, you peer at this and you can just sort of make it out shifting in the dark. Make an Arcana check. You might know, but Whistler, roll.
Might as well roll them all at the same time. Plus the D4, that's 31.
31?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking astral dreadnought. Left in here like a guard dog.
Well, that's no good.
Okay. The Nestor Dreadnought. They're, in a word, strong and huge. And eat people. We could probably kill it. And expend all of our resources, so we'd want to try and avoid its attention.
How far to the door?
It looks a couple hundred feet, more than two. More than you yelled at me for using couple to say 3 last night.
How much?
It looks farther than a dimension door.
That's more than 500 feet. That's a lot of feet.
It's a nice, big, wide, delicious, open stretch of space.
I would oppose use of
I think this might be a decent time to stop it.
If you want to stop it at the scary cliffhanger of seeing the astral dreadnought guard dog and think about how you might want to bypass it, I'm on board with that if you want.
We walk in.
Yeah.
Our eyes bulge open like we're about to die of shock. And then
Because you said she has to leave around, like, what, 1:15-ish? It's 1.
Yeah, I don't want to cause any complications, so as you guys gaze out at Victor's little Cerberus here, we shall end the session as the party continues to try to navigate their way through the house of Victor. Has been SINDROA. Bye.
Bye.